Representing Full Power, presenting Matthew White Lightning. And his opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Sana MMA, presenting Aaron McGuigan. Your referee for this bout is Mr. Laurel Byrne.
Cage Legacy K1 Super Lightweight title on the line now, Keith. We are in the blue corner. We have Matthew White Lightning taking on in the red corner Aaron McGuigan from Sanda MMA. Your referee is Mr. Lar Byrne.
This is actually a rematch as well. Both these guys fought about 2 years ago. Matty got the better of Aaron that time. They were supposed to have a rematch, but it ended up falling through for some medical reasons.
So interesting mind will come into this. How does Aaron feel with having a defeat to Matthew White? So
I think Aaron landed a crisp shot to Matty's nose there at the start. Matty's nose just looks a bit bloody already.
And he's stepping in nicely behind that jab as well as McGuigan. White goes high with the kick. Nice knee on the inside as well by White.
Just brushed past him, nice attempt.
See, McGuigan, he almost buries the chin and just leaps in with either a jab or a hook. He needs to set that entry up a little bit more.
Matty's so good at just getting outside that distance.
You can see Matthew White, he's just staying light on the feet, trying to get out of there, land his shots and get out of great angle there, stepping off just to the left to land that straight jab. Beautiful work. Nice 1-2 again by Matthew White.
You'll notice when Matty doesn't take too many steps back, it's usually a step or two and then he makes that angle with like a left hook or something like that straight away.
It's almost like White's got McGuigan figured out here. McGuigan is stepping in with the shot, it's landing short. White just edges out a little bit and then lands a couple of shots of his own. An excellent start so far by the Full Power man.
Nice leg kick by Matthew as well.
McGuigan trying to answer back, but
doesn't seem to be landing too much.
At the moment it looks like Matthew White is the more relaxed fighter in there, hence he's getting off the better shots. He's staying a little bit looser. McGuigan coming in again just out of range. And closing the distance.
Last few seconds, wow.
A good combination by White up against the cage. Both trading shots, but Matthew White, I'm sure his corner will be happy with the opening round. Good work by the young Full Power fighter. So then you think Matthew White's corner would probably be telling him do more of the same things, but what would Sanda MMA's corner, Darren Stronach, be telling Aaron McGuigan to do coming into the second round here?
We'll see now.
Beautiful. No need to answer. Let's see.
Let's see.
Open exchange in the centre of the cage, and White goes high with a left head kick. And McGuigan trying to close the distance, a little more aggressive there, but it's White who's pushing forward.
McGuigan's definitely looking more aggressive this round, but I think Matty just landed a few shots on him there as well. He's gone back to being a bit more hesitant.
I think the big thing here is, Keith, is Matthew White seems to have found his range, and he's using that both offensively and defensively. When McGuigan has thrown his shots, White is nowhere to be seen when he's thrown them. And again, that's something McGuigan needs to do. He needs to adapt and change. Nice spin. And White does a little alley shuffle.
White keeping his hands down, looking fairly confident.
The confidence is starting to pour out of Matthew White here. He's got to be careful though. McGuigan is jumping, flying knee, beautiful stuff. And Matthew White is looking fantastic in here tonight. Again, never staying still, constantly moving, looking to create angles, while McGuigan is trying to cut off the cage. Every time he gets close, Matthew White is out of there.
Matthew has about 7 years boxing experience, and it really shows in most of his fights. And then they're not thinking about his kicks after he lands a few shots to the head.
And McGuigan almost landed there. He was getting closer in range, lands a little right hand there. So again, that's a warning to Matthew White that McGuigan, as much as it's been gone White's ways, McGuigan can't turn this round with one shot.
McGuigan's still in the fight as well.
I'd like to say McGuigan, he seems to be reaching, and now he's in close. Get your combinations off there. Maybe rip to the body, end it with a leg kick. Just misses. Does McGuigan with a big overhand right, throwing it again, almost like a baseball throw, like a fastball he's thrown there, but White was out of the way.
Has to be a sense of urgency in Aaron's for Aaron at the moment. He's definitely down to 2 rounds.
I was going to say that to you, is that Matthew White potentially is a couple of minutes away from being crowned a super lightweight champion. Does that play on your head? Is that an added pressure that, you know, you're 2 rounds up, but do you try to play safe, or do you keep doing what you're doing? Yeah, nice sharp combinations by Matthew White. Catches him with a lovely step off, left hook there, and spins to the body.
Aaron tends to be heading in straight, whereas Matty's making some angles when he is trying to strike.
In a way, Aaron McGuigan is chasing Matthew White rather than cutting him off.
Put in the cage.
Beautiful.
Left body shot by Matthew.
Nice liver shot. Really dug it in, sat down and dug it in. Beautiful. You can really see the confidence here in Matthew White. He's just got to be careful when they're trading like that, but again, lands the crisper shots. Steps in with a knee. Again, big exchange, but it seems to be always White that's landing the crisper shots here. McGuigan's shots just seem to be falling short or just off target, and again, that's Matthew White getting his head off the centre line.
I've ate some of those shots sparring with Matthew in the past. Not fun.
But everything he's doing, even a little jab there, just to find range, and again to punish McGuigan as he's coming in.
McGuigan's doing well to stay in his face though as well. I heard McGuigan's corner, Darren.
McGuigan landed a nice right.
Up too much, and he's doing a lot better at just staying in Matty's face this round.
Good body shot by McGuigan that time, answering one thrown by White a moment ago. Good body shot now, and a nice return hook.
By Matthew. Last 10 seconds.
Front kick, but it was all on the gloves there. Excellent performance, both fighters. They go the distance. Matthew White, that's probably the best I've seen Matthew White look.
Definitely the best I've seen from Matthew.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the Cage Legacy champion, fighting out of the blue corner, Matthew White Lightning. Please hold an applause for Aaron McGuigan. Cage Legacy welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 170 pounds. Fighting out of SBG Charlestown, presenting Carl Donohue. That is opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 170 pounds. Fighting out of Torres BJJ, presenting Keelan Flanagan.
Cage Legacy 5 here in the Canal Court Hotel in Newry. The promotion's first visit up to Newry, where we are in the welterweight division. We have SBG Charlestown, Carl Donohue taking on Torres BJJ fighter Keelan Flanagan. Flanagan is in the red corner wearing the Lyoto Machida style Venom shorts, taking on the SBG Charlestown Donohue in the grey Reebok shorts. Johnny Shields is your referee, a touch of glove, and we are underway. Nice body kick to open there with Flanagan. As well, something I noticed there, Keith, just as I was looking at it, you can see Donohue with bruising behind that left knee, so that's almost a target, you'd say, for Flanagan leg kicks, but never mind that, we're in a scramble. Full mount by Flanagan.
use that choke to try and get that pass on the back straight away. But good work by Donoghue getting out of that.
Donoghue just powered his way out of that. And it's now Donoghue who's in on a single. Flanagan just holding on to the guillotine, yes.
He needs to keep that leg that he's picking up on the opposite side of his body. That'll do as well. He just passed to the safe side.
He's just landed now in full guard though. If Flanagan get it out, he slips through. Beautiful work. Excellent work by Donoghue on top just to get into side control. And this is where Flanagan, he's got to release that choke really, hasn't he? This is...
Yeah, I think Donoghue should let go of that kind of grip that he has going on as well, because he's about to get swept.
Almost, as you said, he got swept, but he countered and got back into the better position, just in Flanagan's half guard here.
I'd like to see him, wrap around that side so we can use some shoulder pressure just to keep him flat. Even though he doesn't have the underhook, he's still doing well to keep pressure on that far shoulder, just to keep him flat on his back.
And you just see, it's just almost settling into the position now. It was a frantic start by both fighters, but you can see now Donoghue is just sitting comfortably now. He's
waiting to either get the pass or he wants that underhook on the right side. Now he's looking for a Kimura maybe.
Excellent work by Flanagan on the bottom to get it back to full guard, Keith. Donoghue posturing up high.
It's a dangerous game playing guard if you're letting them posture though. He wants to get back to his feet.
Kicks away, but Donoghue follows in, tries to land a big shot, a scramble. We're back to the feet, but it's Donoghue up against the cage. Donoghue, he's got the full body lock. Fall back.
Takedown.
Beautiful work. And you can hear, I'm sure, you can pick it up.
Already calling for north-south. He's doing well to block the hip with that left hand.
And again, you can hear, you might be picking it up here on the mic. Owen Roddy is still calling for north-south. Maybe working on a possible Kimura or Americana there, Keith, but he abandons it now for a minute. Nice knee to the body. Something you don't see that often, Keith, is somebody can do this from this position. Side control, land them big strong knees.
Severely underused. Key lock. Just loses it, but keeps him mount.
Excellent display by both fighters there. Carl Donoghue and Keelan Flanagan definitely putting the show on here, and you got to say Donoghue landed in the better position there, but an excellent opening first round here in the welterweight division. Into the second round here between Carl Donoghue and Keelan Flanagan. What will the corners have been telling their fighters, Keith?
No, both guys had their shining moments. They both showed some good displays in the grappling, but also I think Flanagan landed a lot more strikes on the feet. Donoghue looking for a takedown already, looks like.
Again, as I said, you can already see the bruising. That's previously there on Donoghue's leg, but you can now see Flanagan targeting that 2 or 3 shots.
Flanagan throwing a few knees into the legs.
The double is there, presented itself, and Donoghue takes it. Donoghue takes it, I should say.
Strong position for Donoghue right now.
A lot of time on the clock as well.
He wants that north-south choke, but Keelan's his left arm is just blocking him from actually finishing it and getting into a good spot.
Needs to be careful here if Keelan Flanagan uses the cage here to walk up on him.
There's a key lock here. Almost lost position. Good work by Donoghue.
You can see Flanagan trying to scramble to get back up and use the cage walk. He does, but
his hands together.
Donoghue picks him up and slams him heavy. Matthews-like style slam there. He's inside control, working his way up to north-south again.
Every time he goes to north-south, Keelan's head is flat on the mat, which makes it hard to pummel for that the north-south choke, which Owen Roddy seems to be calling for a bit.
And again, he's landing them powerful knees as well to the side of Flanagan again, just to soften him up, maybe to open up something for him, Keith. Just inside control here, landing a couple of shots, but change the knee on belly and Popple mount is there.
He's trying to trap both arms. That's called a lat trap. It's hard to finish the head and arm choke there. He might be able to do it. Keelan got his arm free.
Flanagan just trying to scramble, but Donohue's aware of it and grabs a hold of the neck here.
On the neck, seems to be cranking a bit, but if he can get his right knee over into a mount, that might be a good position to finish.
Again, some couple of body shots there by Donohue just to try and soften Flanagan up, but still has the arm under the chin here and the hands aren't clasped. Switches maybe an anaconda, Darce.
He's looking for that Darce, but Keelan's left arm, that underhook is just stopping him from really securing that choke.
But you got to give it Donohue here. He's not just hunting for one thing. He's constantly changing, looking for submissions, and again,
Constantly mixing it up.
excellent work by the SPG Charlestown man, but equally excellent work by Flanagan on the bottom defending these.
I think good jiu-jitsu guys and good strikers, they're just kind of like magicians. They're just so good at making you look over one way and then attacking something else.
And Flanagan back to his feet and he's in, putting the pressure on Donohue up against the cage.
Next on and he's free.
And they break and a head kick by Flanagan just misses and a right lands. And Flanagan throws a big head kick and Donohue ducks under it and lands. Almost a half volley to Flanagan's body.
Ever seen?
An insane 10 seconds to finish it. Excellent end to the second round here at Cage Legacy 5. Flanagan Donohue, we're going to see a third round. What a frantic end to the second round we had there, Keith. We're coming into the third round and I think adrenaline has flown for both fighters and it'll be interesting to see if it stays on the feet. Will we have the firefight that we witnessed to end the second? The third round is underway, the crowd getting into this and Flanagan opens with a jab. And you can see Donohue, he's not afraid to show his game plan. He's rushing in for the double there. But it's Flanagan who rolls with the Kimura grip.
Kimura grip, it looks like it's in. No, he passes. Donohue passes to a good side.
Excellent awareness, you could say there by Carl Donohue on top.
Needs to be careful with those up kicks.
Just trying to throw the legs aside to land a big shot, but Flanagan has done well to not allow Donohue into his guard. The crowd are baying for a firefight in the centre of the octagon. Big leg kick by Flanagan.
Flanagan seems a bit more hesitant. I think he's just worried about those takedowns now.
Well, every time he's thrown something, Donohue does this, closes the distance and takes him to the mat.
Yeah.
He's in on his back now with a body lock.
Beautiful work by...
Beautiful drag down, takedown. And Carl Donohue again lands them knees.
He's doing well to use his left hand to block the hip so he can open up the body for those knees. It's very nice.
He's excellent on top, Carl Donohue, who's really dominating when he gets here.
He's looking to block that hip again.
Maybe looking now to sit through. You see Flanagan just trying to
use that left hand just to block the hip. It's a very tough position to deal with.
He's got reverse here, but he's got it. Excellent work by Flanagan, ends up in the guard. What can Keelan Flanagan do in top position? Time is against him. And Donohue just looking to shrimp out of there. And he's
top position again, he's trying with that choke.
Deep breaths being taken by Donohue on the bottom. In fairness, he's worked incredibly hard in this fight, as has Keelan Flanagan. They're leaving it all in the Cage Legacy cage. Looking to get mount here. He's got it.
Bad position for Donohue.
Keelan Flanagan's got it. No, he's 2 rounds down possibly, and he's looking for the finish.
Both hooks in.
Landing heavy shots. Keelan Flanagan, the roar goes up, but O'Donoghue scrambles and gets back to his feet.
Both these guys are leaving it all in this cage tonight.
And who's going to win this scramble? O'Donoghue dived in on a double.
You can see Donoghue's exhausted. He's still pushing though.
Both fighters putting everything into this. When your 10-second clapper goes, it's been a superb fight. It's free for the fans here in Newry. Excellent fight by Carl Donohue and Keelan Flanagan. We go to your judges' scorecards, but the crowd showed their appreciation. Both fighters leaving it all in the Cage Legacy cage.
For both fighters, after 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Your judges' score is 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Carl Donohue. Please show your applause for Keelan Flanagan. Next fight evening is 3 rounds in a Cage Legacy 63 kg teen MMA bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 63 kgs. Fighting out of SBG Cork, presenting William Cooper. As opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 63 kgs. Fighting out of Torres BJJ, presenting Rory Lavery.
Cage Legacy 5 here in the beautiful Canal Court in Newry. We have a 63 kg teen MMA bout now between William Cooper, fighting out of SBG Cork, in your blue corner, and Rory Lavery, of course a representative from Torres BJJ, in the red corner. Rory Lavery in the red shorts, taking on Cooper in the purple shorts, Keith, I think is?
Purple, Galaxy.
And your referee is Mr. Johnny Shields. Big roar goes up from the crowd and we are underway.
I'm excited for this match. William's very active on the jiu-jitsu scene. I like seeing jiu-jitsu guys come into MMA, see how they do. Open up with a few kicks. Looks like he's trying to close the distance for that takedown.
And again you can see that Lavery keeping hands down. Both fighters hands down, looking at each other. It's a dangerous game. Points to the centre of the cage. William Cooper is giving Lavery all type of looks, dives in on the single now.
Run the pipe, he ends up pulling guard from him instead. Let's see what he can work from here.
Coming up against a Torres BJJ fighter in Rory Lavery. Rory will be well versed on the mat as well.
No joke when you have someone like Seb in your corner. Seb's known around the country, high level black belt.
Beautiful long left there by Lavery, lands.
William looking for the body lock, but his head isn't in good position here.
Rory Lavery showing beautiful hands here, Keith. And he has Cooper backing up, just stepping side to side against the cage, but he needs to get away from the cage. Nice clinch and knee, and just tosses him to the canvas. Rory Lavery, excellent stuff. William Cooper waves.
William looking a bit tired already. This is William's MMA debut.
I'm not too sure what happened there. I missed that while the action has stopped. Touch of gloves are back on their way.
Rory coming hands down. Seems fairly confident with the striking aspect of it.
Lavery in some ways there, Keith, he showed up against in the striking combination, he landed, and then he just tossed Cooper aside, and Johnny Shields separates, says that's enough, I've seen enough, and stops it. Climbing the cage for Rory Lavery, TKO. Excellent performance by the Torres BJJ man. He did so superior striking up against the cage, and an excellent performance.
Referee Mr. Johnny Shields will call a stop to the action in round number 1. We are winner, the TKO, Rory Lavery. Please hold your applause for William Cooper. Evening is 3 rounds in the Cage Legacy lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 155 pounds. Fighting out of SBG Cork, presenting Patrick Lahey. opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing under 155 pounds. Fighting out of SBG, presenting Tyrone Quinn!
We're now in the Cage Legacy lightweight division. We've got Patrick Lehane taking on Tyrone Quinn, SBG Cork against SBG Concord.
It's like a big size difference. Tyrone's a long guy.
Referee Mr. Johnny Shields just giving the fighters the last instructions. Both fighters with
Patrick doing a few K1 fights. He's got some solid striking, and then Tyrone has some solid jiu-jitsu, so clash of styles.
And styles make fight, Keith. Styles make fights. And Quinn straight away in and looking on the double.
With that shot.
Excellent work in changing levels, getting it in and getting it to the mat. Straight away, Lehane has got to work his way up here.
His hands are together. His hands are together as well. So even if Patrick does get to his feet, oh, he's lost it now. And looking to drive his right knee through there. He's looking to get to the back from here, actually. Beautiful work by Quinn.
Just ends up in the full guard here of Lehane. He's just going to step over
to the right straight away.
Excellent step over into half guard.
Good recovery by Patrick.
But again, after watching Quinn fight a couple of times, everything he does is methodical. It's step by step. It's beautiful, beautiful jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So this is his home here. He's happy here. He knows he can go through almost the gears in a certain way to advance his position. I always say it as well when I commentate on his fights. He always looks like he's just gone down to the shop for a pint of milk. He looks cool, calm and collected in there.
It's a trait you see from a lot of SBG fighters.
Good work by Patrick Lehane, just trying to get it up. He's trying to create the space. He's got to be careful because Quinn will capitalise. Moves through to side control. This is something as well that you're saying Patrick striking. You've seen him fight a few times K1. He's an excellent striker. This is something you're going to make the striker work. Kimura possibility here. And plenty of time.
He might use this to get the Kimura or get the armbar from there as well.
Again, if you just look at Quinn, he's just waiting. He's cool, calm. He sits into the armbar.
The guys he trains with as well. He's got Lee Hammond in his corner, who is amazing at this sort of game. He uses that Kimura grip and he'll just follow you around everywhere. He'll take an arm, he'll take the back, just using that Kimura
just
grip.
Looking to break the grip, and you can see that Lehane just changed. He's grabbing his own biceps, stepping across.
Patrick needs to start stacking and get Tyrone's hips above his head if he has any chance of defending this.
Just gets
in a bad position now and
just got the head out.
Saves his arm.
Excellent work.
Gets onto a leg.
Lehane done excellent work to get out there. He was very close to getting finished with an armbar there, Keith. Excellent work by the young man on the bottom. But again, Quinn, he's not disarmed by that. Just moves through the gears again and up into side control, knee on belly.
As you said, very methodical with his movements. Each attack is just going to set up the next one. He's not too pushed if he does lose that one attack.
Landed a big heavy right shot as well there, Keith.
Landing some heavy shots from the guard here.
You got to give credit there to Patrick Lehane. He looked in a very, very bad position, but Quinn had the armbar. He sat through, setting it up with the Kimura, sat into the armbar. But excellent work by young Patrick Lehane to get out of trouble there. But a beautiful performance and beautiful jiu-jitsu by Tyrone Quinn in the first round. The DJ fell asleep during rounds in that one. But an excellent open first round here at Cage Legacy 5 in the lightweight division. Patrick Lehane taking on Tyrone Quinn. Beautiful jiu-jitsu and beautiful defence by Lehane. Let's see, can he keep it up and stop
Curious to see
the
how
takedown?
Patrick approaches the striking now, because he's probably going to be a bit more hesitant to throw kicks. He's going to be very keeping an eye out on those takedowns from Tyrone.
Landed some nice work on the inside there, Keith, just as Quinn was coming in and catches the leg, trying to sweep it out from underneath him. Good balance by Quinn. Again, you can see Lyon, he's throwing little feints with his legs here to see what Quinn offers when he throws the feint. He's thrown it a few times now. And Quinn telegraphed that one, really diving in, but he's got a hold of the leg, and that's what he wants. That's incredible. He shot from way out. It almost looked like he shouldn't be getting the takedown from there, but Quinn is that good that he got it down to the mat.
And right in his own corner as well. Looking to slice his right, and he passes back around to the other side. That was beautiful work by Tyrone.
Patrick's head just stuffed up against the cage here while Quinn is doing his work.
Quinn being patient here.
And then just threatening to try to go after an arm. But Quinn was aware of it and
relentless pressure by Quinn.
Just pops himself into side control, but good work by the hand on the bottom, trying to get his knee in there to get back to full guard. He's back in there,
pulling up his leg, trying to play a high guard at the moment just to keep Quinn's posture down.
You got to give it again. Quinn displaying excellent jiu-jitsu, attacking jiu-jitsu on top, but you got to give it to Patrick. And he's showing excellent defensive jiu-jitsu on the bottom. Threatened with the armbar there, but Quinn was aware of it.
Well aware of that.
Tyrone again into side control. Just sits through. And some pepper shots maybe here.
Get him sinking and open up the arms a bit maybe. Beautiful control by Quinn.
Goes knee on belly. But again, Patrick Land is aware of it and tries to scramble to get a better position, but Quinn rolls with it and maintains side control. And look at the work on a Kimura here.
Tyrone is dominating these exchanges, but fair play for Patrick. He's just not giving up. He's constantly looking to recover. He's never just settling, showing no signs of giving up whatsoever.
Unfortunately for Patrick, it's all defensive work, Keith. He hasn't, unfortunately, been able to get on the offense in this one.
But this is a fight that he can learn a lot from, regardless of the results. Just having someone with this level of grappling, dominating the first 2 rounds with that grappling.
And Quinn steps over into full mount and is going to finish the round, landing heavy shots from top.
Finishing both round 1 and 2 strong.
Excellent work again by Quinn, but it's like we said there, it's all the attacking jiu-jitsu is coming from Quinn. But hand credit has got to be given. He's staying in there, he's moving and he's getting out of the damaging positions, but Tyrone Quinn is putting on a jiu-jitsu masterclass at the moment. Just noticing in between rounds there, Keith, that Tyrone doesn't take the stool at all. He's just casually standing in his corner, chatting away with Lee Hammond.
Just another day.
Now what we need to see here is Patrick Nahan get his offense off, but it's easier said than done, because as soon as you start opening up, you're going to have Quinn changing levels and getting that takedown. Nice angle for the leg kick there, set up by Patrick.
Even just to try to takedown lets Tyrone be a bit more open with his strikes as well.
And again, the kick, you pay the tax. Yeah. The kick lands, Quinn catches it, gets the takedown. Beautiful work.
In the full guard, but he seems pretty comfortable in the guard so far. He knows what to expect. He knows when to shrug those armbar attempts out. Patrick looks like he's looking for a triangle. He just needs to get his right knee through to that inside space. At the moment, Tyrone's doing a good job of controlling the inside space.
And you can see again, Patrick is just trying to scramble just to get it back to the feet. You got to give Fred credit. The fight has certainly not left him. He's want to stay in there. But again, Quinn is just so smooth on top.
He did a great job there of throwing some strikes just to open up that pass. Goes to show the difference between pure jiu-jitsu and MMA. How a few strikes can just change it all.
Leaning the shoulder into Patrick Nahan there. Maybe they're looking for the head and arm triangle.
Well defended by Patrick.
Still he's fishing for it.
Still in a bad spot.
The head is under there.
Looking to go ear to ear. He just needs to pass over to the other side now, and that's in. Or he might be able to finish that from mount if he takes mount.
He's taking mount as we speak. He's sitting in here. This could get tight.
He's just dropping in onto his right side. That's a beautiful way to finish that head and arm choke if you've got a good grip.
Adjust his grip there. He's just not squeezing at the moment. Now he steps across to knee on belly.
This could be over soon.
Again, just repositions, tightens the grip, gets the tap.
Head and arms.
Tyrone Quinn, a jiu-jitsu masterclass. You've got to give Patrick Lanahan a lot of credit for staying in when he did. But beautiful finish by Tyrone Quinn.
That'll be a great fight for Patrick to look over and learn from.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Johnny Shields, has called a stop to the action in round number 3. For your winner, via head and arm choke, Tyrone Quinn! Please show an applause for Patrick Lanahan. Ladies and gentlemen, next fight of the evening is 3 rounds in a Cage Legacy featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 145 pounds. Fighting out of Living, presenting Nahum Wedai. As a opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 145 pounds. Fighting out of SBG, presenting Christoph Pazara.
Cage Legacy 5, we're in the featherweight division. We've got Nahum Wedai taking on Christoph Pazara out of SBG. Referee is Mr. Johnny Shields. This is Noel O'Keefe from commentary, joined by Keith Kavanagh. Keith, we've seen a lot of finishes tonight.
Yeah, Christoph is a tall guy. Nahum's tall as well, but Jesus.
2 rangy fighters. Apologies to any religious people for the blasphemy there by Keith Kavanagh. We're underway and trading shots there, and Wedai just caught the kick there of Pazara. A low leg kick as well by Nahum. Nahum, we've seen Nahum fight on Cage Legacy as before. It was a BJJ bout.
He's had some MMA bouts as well, but this is the first time I've seen him doing MMA without the shin guards, and sometimes it can be a bit daunting.
Of course, that's a big thing. We're here in Northern Ireland this evening, and the rules set are a little different, where there's no rash guards and no shin guards for the amateur fighters. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys adapt to the difference.
Beautiful takedown by Nahum. He's going to look to step over into mount from here. He's shutting down the hips well. Passed her into side control.
Excellent work by
Good control of
Nahum.
the hips by Nahum.
You can see Christoph is just trying to shrimp out of there. Gets a knee in, but
Pass. Nahum
Wedai
staying
just
heavy on the hips and pass her into side control in the opposite direction.
Christoph, he's got to be careful. If he turns his back here, Nahum will accept that parcel. He's sliding up
Nahum
beautifully.
just has mount now.
Excellent work. The arm is there as well, Keith.
He might give up his back just to get out of this. Nahum looking for the armbar, looking for that S mount just for a second. He still wants that right arm.
And Nahum Wedai, excellent work on the ground here. His transitions are smooth. Landing heavy shots on top now. Christoph, he's going to have to get out of here.
He's going to give up his back.
This is an excellent performance so far from Nahum Wedai here at Cage Legacy 5. And then heavy shots on top, and Christoph Pazara is going to have to show Johnny Shields, the referee, something.
He's trying to climb up with his legs, but it's very hard to do on someone who has a good base from mount. And he gets the leg in front.
An excellent work by Christoph.
Onto an ankle lock straight away. Nahum doing well to keep his hips elevated. As long as his hips are free, he's not really going to feel too much pressure from that straight ankle lock.
Just shows Nahum that he's going to have to watch his moves here, that Christoph is capable of throwing up this submission. Drops down for it again, Keith. How in danger here is Nahum Wedai?
Anytime Nahum can get his hips off the ground, that's relieving pressure. So right now he's actually fine. There was a few instances where he went belly down and that kind of looked a bit tight, but he's always able to get his hips up.
Pops the
Out to the back. Beautiful work by Nahum.
calls him back up and catches him with a shot as he stands. A beautiful uppercut by Nahom Weddy, just lands just before the bell, but an excellent round by Nahom Weddy. But Christoph Pryzara is just shown with that ankle lock attempt that you got to watch everything there, but an excellent opening round by Nahom Weddy.
Dominant first round for Nahom. Christoph turned it towards the end, started attacking the ankle lock, but other than that, it was just all Nahom. Nahom has some good striking as well.
Showcase that just before the buzzer as well. Landed a beautiful uppercut as well.
I trained with Nahom about a year ago, and even just seeing the improvements he's made since then, he's becoming very well rounded in his game.
He's just pushing out the jab there as well, just to open the second round. Dives in for the double there. He's in on a single now.
His neck is in trouble if he gets that right leg over. That looks a bit deep on his neck. I can't really see from this angle.
Christoph dives on that, so Nahom, as we said in the first round, he's got to watch everything here. Christoph will dive on any opportunity, as he showed in the first round. We just can't see from our position here.
He needs to pass around, yes, and he passed around to the right side. The cage was in the way, making it difficult. But and a nice double leg by Nahom.
Nahom Weddy is really showing improvements. This is the one thing about young fighters when they go away, Keith. You see a completely different fighter the next time they step into the cage.
The difference even 2 months, 3 months, even 6 months can do if the fighter really puts in the work. It's immense.
Good work by Christoph to get back to his feet though, but again he's got to try and turn himself into Nahom Weddy. Nahom maybe going to try and pull him back and trip him. But this time it's Christoph who's going to land in the position here. A little bit of an error there by Nahom Weddy.
Nahom might be able to slip out to the back from here as well though.
He has though, excellent work.
His head's still trapped, but he's about to get the back.
Bit of a scramble, and Nahom is winning it just at a minute. Steps into it, almost a mount if he can sit it down.
Christoph did well to defend it there, but those long legs in Nahom can just wrap up those triangles so easily.
Beautiful body triangle by Nahom Weddy. Excellent work. It looked like he landed in the worst position, but as you said, his long limbs got him out of there. Excellent work on the ground there by Nahom Weddy. Just see here, Nahom is almost waiting now to see what Christoph does.
He lost the body triangle there. He's flattening him out now though. Good, strong position for Nahom to rain down punches. He might lose this, but he stays in the back very well by Nahom. Use those underhooks to keep his chest connected.
Just looks to be tying up the body triangle then again, Keith. But excellent work. He got, I'm not sure if that's under the chin. We can just see it, but Christoph fighting hands here.
I'd like to see that body triangle a bit higher up, so it's putting pressure on the diaphragm. At the moment, it looks like it might be hurting Nahom's foot if it's going across the hip bone like that.
He just readjusts. Beautiful
adjustment by Nahom.
Christoph was turning to the side of the body triangle, but just as he done that, Nahom switched it up. Beautiful work.
That shows Nahom knows which is the good side to keep that triangle on. It's always better to keep that triangle on the top so you can stop him from turning in towards you.
And well, he's just trying to land some shots to soften Christoph up to try and get the choke, but as you heard, that was the 10-second clapper, so it's going to run out of time here. But again, Nahom Weddy is showing a lot more tools than Arsenal in this game. An excellent second round again by the living man.
Good round by Nahom.
Coming into the third round here in a highly exciting featherweight bout here at Cage Legacy 5 in Newry, and Nahom Weddy really he's shown a lot here, Keith. He's shown great striking, great groundwork from Christoph. Pryzara is staying in the fight, but what does he need to do here? He's basically 2 rounds down here to Nahom Weddy. What does Christoph need to do?
Christoph started off well. I think he needs a finish. He's been getting dominated in the grappling exchanges. He had a few good moments with Nahom against the fence, but now it all seems to be just Nahom when it comes to the grappling.
Beautiful.
Another takedown by Nahom.
Got in on the double, just pulls the legs from underneath Christoph. Gives a thumb up.
Big smile by Nahom.
Nahom is almost showboating to the SBG corner a little bit here. He's doing a little bit of clowning, but he's got to be careful with Christoph's arms connected there.
He's in a good position, about to take him out, and Christoph's head is against the fence. Not a good spot for Christoph. Nahum doesn't need to worry about being swept over to his left. The cage is just blocking, so as long as he just keeps a good base on the right hand side, he can land a lot of bad shots.
Just some heavy hips here by Nahum, and he's looking to rain down shots, but you can see Christoph is trying to sneak his way out the back door here.
He's looking to try to get that foot through in front of Nahum's body so he can start setting up that ankle lock again. It's kind of a desperation move. It doesn't always work. If Nahum just pushes his hips back, it's gonna shut that down. He's nearly on that ankle again. It's not a comfortable position for Christoph to be in either, when your feet are being pressed down.
Shows great dexterity though to be able to pull that off. Nahum is just
My knees are
sliding.
sore just watching it.
And here's the scramble. Who can win the scramble? Christoph needs to, but it's Nahum who lands up in top position.
I like the way Christoph is trying to get top position instead of just settling for the ankle lock there.
Got to be careful of these up kicks. Nahum at the moment a grounded opponent.
Nahum looking to pass around to his left now. Just Christoph's left foot is just blocking Nahum's hip.
Just maybe looking to get a crucifix, traps the arm and land some beautiful shots. I've been nothing but impressed by Nahum Weddy here in this one. Into side control now, Keith.
Some very smart grappling by Nahum.
Looking for an arm possibly there.
He's got the back anyway. Just needs to watch the back of the head there.
Excellent work again, Nahum. He's just looking maybe for the neck now, but a dominant performance by the young man.
He's not getting too carried away with the strikes as well. He knows when to relax and secure his positions.
He's not rushing it. He's shown that he's looking like somebody who's greatly experienced in here, but just as we say that,
triangle.
Christoph looking at a triangle.
Has his arms safe.
Pushes it down. Christoph's just got to land some shots almost to pay Nahum back for 3 rounds, really. But an excellent performance by Nahum Weddy. You can see Christoph was trying some moves to get into better positions, but every time he done, Nahum shut it down. Excellent performance. Nahum Weddy, Christoph Mazzaro, we go to your judges' scorecards.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Nahum Weddy. Ladies and gentlemen, next bout of the evening is 3 rounds in a Cage Legacy featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 145 pounds. Fighting out of SBG Charlestown, presenting Colum McKilla Fair. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 145 pounds. Fighting out of Shaolin MMA, presenting Rory Broderick.
Cage Legacy 5, we're moving into the featherweight division. We have SBG Charlestown Colum McGillivray taking on Rory Broderick. Broderick in the red corner wearing the tight black trunks, taking on McGillivray wearing the grey trunks. Your referee is Mr. Johnny Shields. This is Noel O'Keefe in commentary, joined by Keith Kavanagh. Final instructions just being given to the fighters. We are underway. Heavy leg kick to open proceedings by Broderick. Close at distance here by McGillivray. Body lock here, working for underhooks. Good, excellent work there by Broderick. He just to get one underhook back. And Broderick just laying in McGillivray right in front of us.
Colum able to win the head pressure.
Broderick just looking to maybe drop levels, change levels, and he does now. He works on it, and a double good wide base here by McKillivere.
Colm's doing a good job with that overhook, not letting him secure his hands together.
Tries to reef him out. Hands are connected now. Wide base by McGillivere.
Beautiful little foot sweep.
Gets taken out briefly, but back up, and now a slam here. Broderick gets it to the mat. An excellent work by McGillivere, just trying to get back to his feet, but every time he does, Keith, Broderick just pulls him back down. Got to be careful of his back here. Again, a big takedown. As soon as he does, Keith, you can see McGillivere is trying to get straight back up again. Exhausting work though, getting taken down and constantly working your way back up.
It was Colm who initiated the clinch at the start of the fight, but that could be a bit of a confidence wrecker, just getting turned like that.
Rory Broderick, he's in half guard here. Just putting a bit of shoulder pressure down on Colm McGillivere. A bit of a scramble, and McGillivere gets back up.
Can't see if he's under the neck here, but he lands a nice knee to the body from here.
And McGillivere gets the takedown and moves straight into side control. And Broderick's got to be careful holding on to that neck there as well. Knee on belly position here. Into full mount, easily done. And Johnny Shields will look at this because this Broderick intelligently defend himself, tries to buck, but McGillivere just landing big shots on the top here.
Broderick needs to be moving his legs a bit more, not just bumping.
You can see McGillivere, he's almost pinning, he's just moving up, snaking up the body, the torso of Broderick just to land these shots. And again, Broderick tries to buck, but McGillivere stays with it. Johnny Shields looking close. Big shots from top by the SBG man. Johnny Shields has seen enough. An excellent performance by Colm McGillivere. He got in a great position. He somehow turned around and ended up in side control. Knee on belly, slide beautifully into full mount, and got the finish with ground and pound.
Johnny Shields called a stop to the action for your winner via ground and pound. Colm McGillivere. Please hold your applause for Rory Broderick. This is the co-main event of the evening. 3 rounds in a cage, Legacy Pro K1 71 kg title bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in under 71 kgs, fighting out of Full Power, presenting Sasha Fire Civlicka. Making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man also weighed in under 71 kgs, fighting out of Nuri Mai Tai, presenting Masan Sabala.
Here in the beautiful Canal Court in Newry, and we are in the professional ranks. We have out of Full Power Sasha Fire Civlicka taking on Nuri's Mai Tai's Marcin Zambala. Your referee is Mr. Lar Byrne. This is Noel O'Keefe and Keith Kavanagh in commentary. The place is still buzzing from the last fight.
This is a last minute fight change as well. I think Marcin was supposed to do an MMA fight.
Pedro Carvalho, now fighting out of SBG Dublin, is also of similar stature. This promises fireworks. Do not blink.
Harder to finish.
Carvalho now gets the top. There's the top on this side. Goes big with the headshot himself. Nice exchange. Marcin Zambala getting the better of it up against the cage there.
Cage Legacy Super Middleweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Compound Rhino, presenting David Ola. That is a opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Full Power MMA, presenting Luke O'Sullivan.
Cage Legacy 7 here in the returning venue, the Barbican Theatre in Drogheda. This is Noel O'Keefe and Keith Kavanagh in commentary. We are now fighting for the vacant super middleweight title. In the blue corner, you've David Ola taking on Full Power's MMA, Luke O'Sullivan in the red corner. Your referee for this title bout is Mr. Lar Byrne.
This is going to be an explosive fight. I've seen both guys fight. I've trained with Luke. I've taken kicks off Luke. It's not fun.
Every time I see David Ola, he just looks like an evolved, better version of himself. So this again is a worthy bout for a title, but straight away it's O'Sullivan just landing the cleaner strikes as Ola's trying to work his way in. Excellent clinch work by O'Sullivan. And you can see David Ola just trying to reach to find that distance, and O'Sullivan landed a nice little uppercut on the inside, nice spin, but big straight left there by David Ola, and he's looking for it again, setting it up with the jab. Nice work. O'Sullivan's just got to be careful. He's got a warning twice there for that shot. You can see David Ola's just using that long reach. Looks like he has some wingspan in there.
Risky business, bending over to fix your own shin.
O'Sullivan just landing. He looks more of a Thai style fighter, landing some good body shots. Ola just landed a knee, a nice little straight jab there, just as O'Sullivan was moving forward.
Kicks would have been O'Sullivan's primary weapon. And his last fight, he started to show that he can mix his boxing pretty well with his kicks.
O'Sullivan has landed a few body kicks there as well, Keith, now, and they will take their toll. Later on, they'll deplete the energy tank of David Ola, but he's landed a few of them left kicks to the body.
Those are stabbing left kicks, sorry.
And again, every time he clinches, he just lands that knee on the inside. Excellent work, Luke O'Sullivan. Well, you can see David Ola just trying to work in, and as he's working, O'Sullivan is just landing the strikes, as he's landed 2 or 3 strikes as Ola's just landing the one. He's peppering that jab out as well, just to keep Ola at bay. Just needs to be careful of that knee. Lar Byrne just warning him of that. Both exchange leg kicks and a nice, sharp, crisp jab there by O'Sullivan just to finish the round. You could argue to find Luke O'Sullivan had the more success, landing the cleaner, stronger shots, keeping David Ola at range. Just a delay. The cage doorman's going to be getting the sack after tonight, I think. Just having a bit of an issue just with the boat. A delay. Both fighters, they might be happy with this little bit of extra time. David Ola comes out with it. Intent in his eyes. Close the distance quickly.
Looks like Ola's trying to time those kicks for when he throws them to come in and close the distance and land his own strikes.
Beautiful work by Luke O'Sullivan. He missed with the kick, but followed it up with a nice spin. Again, just to keep David Ola at range. Nice technique shown by Luke O'Sullivan. Sharp, strong kicks as well. And again, the referee Lar Byrne just calling time just to fix the shin guard of David Ola. And you can see Ola wants to step up the urgency here. He's really closing the distance sharp and fast. But Luke O'Sullivan is keeping him at bay with beautiful techniques and kicks. And Ola's coming aware of that now, and O'Sullivan misses the first and 10 kick. He steps and stays out of range because he knows the spin is coming. But beautiful, beautiful question mark kick, David Ola. And again, he just caught Luke O'Sullivan, just went stationary just for a second, and Ola just landed the left hand, but Luke O'Sullivan wore it well. David Ola certainly coming into this one in the second round. That was more of a push. He caught the kick and just unbalanced Luke O'Sullivan. We can see Ola is growing in confidence now. Luke O'Sullivan, he's got to be careful. He's just reaching a little bit there, Keith, just to try and get the clinch. You've got to be careful of that reach. You're leaving yourself susceptible to uppercuts.
Ola's doing well to throw more kicks and use the kicks as feints as well in this round.
It's almost like he's downloaded a little bit of what Luke O'Sullivan was showing him in the first round. Now he knows what to expect, so he's staying out of that range of the kicks and closing distance quickly when O'Sullivan throws his techniques.
As cliche as it is, people do say your opponent's your best teacher.
Nice knee, but answer with a kick there by Luke O'Sullivan. Sullivan trying to pour the pressure on, but it's Ola who lands a cleaner strikes just at the clapper.
A nice knee to the body by Ola there.
And David Ola really grew into that fight, and the bloody nose here of Luke O'Sullivan just in front of us, showing the work of David Ola. Referee Larborn just giving both fighters instructions just to keep the chins up. Don't be bowing the head or lowering the head.
Round 3.
David Ola, I'm sure, will be looking to take over where he left off in round 2, and he certainly is. Just closes the distance and landing fast, powerful strikes. Luke O'Sullivan might feel that he gave away round 2 a little, so maybe we're 1-1 coming into the third here, Keith. And Ola has really picked up the intensity in the shots. He's no longer throwing single strikes. He's trying to finish with kicks, throwing combinations.
O'Sullivan's starting off a lot of his combinations with the kicks. I'd like to see him throw a few feints with his hands before throwing those kicks.
I think
nice knee to the body by O'Sullivan.
I think them shots are starting to take a toll on Luke O'Sullivan. He's sort of grimacing every time David Ola lands a shot. The nose is bloodied, but good sharp jab there by Luke O'Sullivan, but Ola might need to throw some more kicks. Would have been a K1 bout just to get the judges on side here. Takes a deep breath now, David Ola, while stepping back. Good leg kick there, strong, heavy leg kick. Luke O'Sullivan trying to go back to the body as he done in the first round and had great success with Keith.
O'Sullivan's getting caught almost every time now when he starts off his combinations with those kicks. Ola's getting a good read of him.
You can see Ola as well, he's almost throwing a hook that's allowing him to close the distance, and at the end when the hook doesn't land, just throws that knee to the body.
Or a leg kick as well.
Switching K1, of course, a knee to the body is a big score. A nice little inside leg kick by a short left hook landed there by O'Sullivan, but Ola just walked through it. Shots mightn't be carrying the ferocity they were in round 1. And Ola just ducked down and sort of overhand left there. That's a good strong body kick that time by Luke O'Sullivan. Needs more of that. 10-second clapper though. Nice knee on the inside by David Ola. Both fighters just trying to leave an impression on the judges. And that's it. We go to your judges' scorecards. You got to say Luke O'Sullivan really started the first round, but David Ola took over from there, it looks like. But we are not the judges, but we go to your judges' scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Your judges scored is for your winner by split decision. And now, the super middleweight Cage Legacy champion, fighting out of the blue corner, David Ola! Please show your applause for Luke O'Sullivan! Ladies and gentlemen, Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 155 pounds. Fighting out of SBG, presenting Lee Hammond. Making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 155 pounds. Fighting out of MMA Cork, presenting Jack Monahan.
Ladies and gentlemen, without sounding like I'm overselling this, this is two of the best fighters out of Ireland. Lee Hammond taking on Jack Monahan for a chance to represent Ireland at the IMAFs. Mario Starmasat gives the wave and we're underway.
This is Hammond's return to competition after a bad old injury that kept him out of training for a while, but he's come back motivated. He's been doing well in jiu-jitsu competitions, and interesting to see how he comes back.
And Lee Hammond, a lot of people see Lee as just a jiu-jitsu machine, but if you're looking in that corner, you'll see Kiefer Crosby, Keane Cowley along with John Kavanagh, but you could see the opening exchanges there where Lee Hammond landing heavy leg kicks. You'd have to say that'd be associated, I imagine, with Keane Cowley. And there's the leg kicks again, and Monahan just walking through them, looking to land his own shots.
Nice leg kick by Lee.
And he's just pawing out that jab just to keep Monahan at distance. Monahan lands a nice right hand.
Nice 1-2 by Monahan.
And then Monahan, of course, MMA Cork, they're just superior grapplers as well. This is their bread and butter. This is what they drill every day in Cork. But again, is this what you want? Do you want to take down Lee Hammond? You're going to bring him in where he swims in the deep waters.
Maybe not, but maybe just keep him against the fence and make him work from here. That could be the game plan. But as you said, one mistake, if you let Lee Hammond get an inch, he's going to take a mile.
And you can just see the position, the head position on him, just under the chin of Lee Hammond. And he's just working on that single now. But Lee staying very composed on top, just a couple of slaps to the ears just to
keep him honest.
Almost disorientate him as well. It's quite annoying getting the ears clipped like that.
Yeah.
Monahan really working for it. And there's a Muay Thai plum by Lee Hammond.
Hammond pummeling for that Kimura grip. He is dangerous with that Kimura grip. I've been on the receiving end of it and got armbarred. So have many people.
You only have to look at the records here. Lee Hammond is 8-3, and of course Jack Monahan unbeaten as an amateur, 6-0 currently. So two of the best. And Hammond is working for that Kimura.
Almost gets the sweep out of it. Will he get top position? Beautiful work.
Changes into an arm baby here, Keith.
But lost the Kimura grip.
Excellent work by Jack Monahan there as well.
Give Monahan some confidence, but he's got to be careful, especially in the guard of Lee Hammond.
Hammond dropping for the leg, and so is Monahan himself.
For a toe hold on Lee.
Steps across Lee Hammond, beautiful work.
Beautiful work to counter, and he's straight on that Kimura grip. He's so good with that trap. Lee's going to get a good grip on that Kimura, and then he's going to ride the wave. He might get the armbar, he might get the back. He's just going to follow it around. Jack's doing a good job here.
But again, that MMA Cork base as well, as we were saying, the great wrestling. Jack Monahan just caught a bit of a hammer fist there. Hammond lands a knee to the body, excellent work. But Jack Monahan looking to strike back, but again, them leg kicks, heavy leg kicks by Lee Hammond. Just got to watch, the chin is a little high as Monahan's coming in, but you could say big improvements in Lee Hammond's stand-up.
Definitely.
That's the end of the first round, an incredible opening first round. And we definitely didn't oversell this. Two of the best in the country showcasing the ability.
Good round for both guys. Both guys had the moment.
Two young fighters, but the skill levels is phenomenal here, Keith. So Monahan, be interesting to see what tactics, because he was working for that takedown, but
he was doing well in the clinch, and he knows to be wary of that Kimura grip with Hammond. But he's doing well when he does get him up against the fence.
Hammond just needs to be careful that as he's thrown that leg kick,
again,
he's leaving the chin a little open, but just obstructed a little in view here. But it's Monahan just trying to pull the leg out away from Lee Hammond.
Jack's doing a good job of scooping up that angle. It just seems to be slowing down Lee from actually progressing with that Kimura grip.
a good battle for position.
Beautiful
Lee
work
ends
by
up,
Lee, and he gets the grip he wants.
spins
Beautiful
to
work.
take the back possibly of Jack Monaghan here, gets a single hook in,
With his long legs, that body triangle's going to cinch in so quick. Just
and
like
it's
that.
in. It is in on this side, so this is Lee Hammond.
Good spot to finish here.
This is not where you want Lee Hammond on you. If you could pick a spot, this is the spot you try to avoid, but
Jack's doing good getting to his feet. Lee was using that his left foot as a hook behind the knee that slowed him down, but
and Lee just being patient on top here. And he's got the back
on the back
again now.
I think he has that around the neck. Even if it's not under the chin, he can still finish with this.
Just small adjustments here by Lee Hammond. This is where the precision comes into his levels of jiu-jitsu. He's just going to be calm and wait for Monaghan.
But because of those MMA gloves, it's kind of hard to take it.
Full
That
mount.
was a good move by Lee. Gloves can make it really hard to pull your arms
Got to be
out when
careful
you
at the
need it
back
for
of the
those
head
chokes.
there, and Marius Thomas is warning, but you've got to give it Jack Monaghan to get back to the position where he is now, chasing a single again. Excellent work by the MMA Cork man.
And again, Lee's on that Kimura grip. That's a tough Kimura grip to shake off. Even if Jack's doing well to defend and not get swept, but it's frustrating. It's tiring having to fight off Lee's two arms and your one arm. Beautiful recovery by Lee, and he gets the top position, but Jack is coming up on that single. Lee's probably about to slip her into the back here. He's already got that arm around the neck. He just needs to.
It's tight around the
Jack's
neck. He
right
just
arm.
needs to get the position. He looks like he's
Beautiful
adjusted
work
it
from
now.
Lee. He just needs to grab his bicep, and this could be over.
Again, it's the MMA gloves, Keith, as you said. Could be just stopping him. He's trying to just
Exactly.
slither that
It's
glove
making
out.
it hard for him to
He's
pull
got it
back.
now.
He's got it. He's
The
got
hands
it.
are clasped. Jack
needs to
Monaghan is
fight-
in trouble
fight
here.
that top hand. He's doing well.
And Lee just adjusts to get one hook started stepping over, and there's the top. Lee Hammond gets it
Beautiful work by
done.
Lee Hammond.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu by Lee Hammond. And that gives Jack Monaghan his first defeat as a mixed martial artist. But Lee Hammond, all that time away, looks like he's made huge improvements in other facets of his game, but it is the original facet, the jiu-jitsu, Keith, that gets him.
It's amazing. I think he might be one of the best amateurs in the country. He's making a strong argument for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes and 34 seconds of round number 2 for your winner. And now qualifying to represent Ireland in the IMAS, the rear naked choke, Lee Hammond! Please show your appreciation for Jack Monaghan. Streets moving around for the Cage Legacy Junior Featherweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Coleman Combat, your challenger, Stephen McQueen. That is the part making his way through the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Full Power MMA. He is the reigning, defending Cage Legacy champion, Eric Lupo.
Cage Legacy 7 here in the Barbican's Theatre in Drogheda. This is Nolo Keith, and I am joined in commentary as always by Keith Kavanagh. We are now in the junior featherweight title rounds. Your challenger, Stephen McPeak, will have just looked at his teammate beat the Full Power man and the twin of Eric Luco. Eric Luco is your champion. Your referee is Mr. Lar Byrne. And we are underway. DJ a little slow, turn off the music, but here we go. And again, Keith, it's something you got to point out. Eric just watched his brother Elvis just lose his title in an incredible 4-round fight. Would that play in you know these young men, would that play in his mind watching his brother go through that?
I always wonder that when you see someone like the likes of Rosa Walsh, maybe. I've seen her competing on cards with her boyfriend Ben, and I always wonder how someone feels if you do have to witness your teammate, friend, brother, whatever.
Good work though by Eric there, just landing a nice clean strikes off the kicks of McPeak.
Good heavy hand.
And the referee steps in to give a count. Fast hands. Eric Luco just overwhelmed Stephen there. Can the young man from Coleman Combat just get his bearings back? Tries to stay long, but you can just see Eric is just walking him down. And again, landed big shots, working the body. A referee, Larburn, steps in, has seen enough. First round TKO. Eric Luco is still your Cage Legacy champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mr. Larburn has called a stop to the action in round number 1. For your winner, the TKO, and still the Cage Legacy Junior Featherweight Champion, Eric Luco! Ladies and gentlemen, next out of the ring is a 10-man submission only EBI rules. In case of no submission after 10 minutes, we go to sudden death, where will be the fastest submission or the fastest escape. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing D10 MMA, presenting Jonathan Chopper Reed. And the opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Full Power MMA, presenting Carl Sherlock.
Cage Legacy 7, we have our first submission only EBI rules. This goes down between Jonathan Chopper Reed in the blue corner taking on Full Power MMA's Carl Sherlock. Your referee in charge is Mr. Wayne Fagan. 10 minutes, Keith, this is your speciality. 10 minutes, sub only. If after 10 minutes we go to a tie, we go to sudden death, and it is the fastest escape or the fastest submission gets the victory.
I think these guys have faced each other 2 times before. This will be the 3rd match. I think they both have a win.
Little delay, the cage doorman was asleep. Wayne Fagan just saying both fighters touch, and we are underway. And again, you will notice when you're at jiu-jitsu, a hush will go through the crowd.
Imanari rolls straight away from Chopper, looking for a heel hook, and he's onto a straight ankle lock. This is not the best position to finish it. He wants to get it over to his right side, bring his right shoulder to the mat and his right ear. Carl needs to keep his leg, as long as Carl can see his toes behind Chopper's shoulder.
Carl countering as well, and a quick tap. Carl Sherlock gets it done quick.
I didn't even see that, and I like leg locks.
Excellent work. Nice and quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mr. Wayne Fagan has called a stop to the action. Feet top for your winner, the Zone, Carl Sherlock. Please hold an applause for Jonathan Reed. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 68 kgs. Fighting out of SPG, presenting Carl Fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 68 kgs. Fighting out of Spartan, presenting Carl Spicy Bag Burn.
A little bit of tasty there. Both fighters just interacting with one another.
I am so excited for this fight.
Carl Spice Bag Burn taking on Carl McCann. Both fighters are 1-0 in their amateur career. And you can see Carl Byrne just beckoned Carl McCann on as if to say, let's bring this fight. Your referee is Mario Stomasat. This is a catchweight bout at 68 kg. I like that at the start. They waved one another in and we are underway. Both fighters, as we mentioned, are 1-0 in their amateur career.
I'm going to have to remember to not call them by Carl.
And it's McCann pushing forward and Byrne just waves at him and say nothing there.
Leg kick by McCann.
Both fighters really interacting with one another.
I've been looking forward to this fight for the past few weeks. It was supposed to be Carl McCann against Nahom. I was actually supposed to fight Nahom a few years back, and then I've trained with Carl over the last few weeks from time to time.
Heavy leg kicks being exchanged by both men, and there's a little bit of a hobble there for Byrne. And McCann is starting to take advantage, landing the bigger shots, and again talking to Byrne. Both fighters here.
Byrne did say in his Q&A video that he put up for Cage Legacy that even if he does get hit, he has a hard chin, but Carl's doing a good job at working those legs.
And Carl McCann, as we mentioned, he's 1-0. His one win came at Cage Legacy 4 via second round knockout TKO with Dylan Donovan. While Carl Byrne, of course, fought most recently at Cage Legacy 6, winning by unanimous decision. He's in on an armbar here, though.
He has full extension, but he's just not actually getting it all the way through. Carl's stacking him in a way where he's just about able to survive, but he's definitely in trouble.
That could be extending now. McCann doesn't want to give it any. Does he tear out here or should he stack? He's going to slam!
And he's out.
No, it's Marius Domasat, I think is...
He didn't slam him on the head there from what I've seen.
I mean, just a little bit of confusion here. Marius Domasat is going to clear it up. He's just having a word here. He's asking just for the back of the head. I'd have to see that back in replay. I don't think that was back of the head.
I think he was slammed on his shoulders, to be honest.
And where is he going to start him? He's going to start them back on their feet again. That's interesting. McCann will be happy with that. And Byrne just looking for the uppercut, but McCann got out of there.
Byrne's a longer fighter. He's not. Now he's starting to use that long range.
McCann just got to be careful ducking the head down there.
Byrne needs to be careful dropping his hands when he gets so close to the cage. Maybe he's just waiting to counter. Nice body kick by Byrne.
And again, that's a beautiful counter by McCann. A little off balance there, Byrne, but that right hand is carrying a lot of power in it. He spins and looking for a wheel kick, but nobody there. Spinning back fist and Byrne dives.
Back into the guard. Carl's out of there straight away. He's not messing around like last time.
And again,
Carl needs to keep his hips square, and
Carl Byrne is fishing up looking for arm bars, but McCann
Byrne
took the warning from first time.
He gave up position by looking for that choke there.
Gotta be careful here as well. He's in danger of the Von Vlew. There's a tap by Carl Byrne at the bottom. Something happened here. Looks like an injury, but it's Carl McCann will walk away to victor. Not too sure what happened here. Right in front of us, Carl Byrne is just grimacing in pain. But the end comes at the first round, and Carl McCann will be announced as your winner. Not too sure of the injury. He's grimacing as they're trying to remove the shin guard. Hopefully Carl Byrne's not too badly injured here.
That's unfortunate. No one wants the fight to end that way. Hopefully Byrne isn't injured too bad.
And ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes and 33 seconds of round number 1. For your winner, the TKO, Carl Three in a round in a Cage Legacy 71 kg Pro Bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in under 71 kgs, fighting out of Joshua, presenting Jack Kelly. This man also weighed in under 71 kgs. But here the Full Power MMA, presenting Zaza Svihika!
We're now moving into K1 bouts. This is a pro bout, 3-minute rounds between Jack Kelly and Sasha Svihika. Svihika out of Full Power MMA and Jack Kelly out of Joshua and Bray under the tutelage of Rob Kearney.
Sasha actually made his Cage Legacy debut, fighting as a last-minute replacement when he stepped in to fight Marcin Zambala, who's actually in the next fight.
The co-main this evening.
No easy task taking a last-minute fight against Marcin.
And here we go, we're on the way. Touch of gloves. Kelly was very impressive the last time I seen him out at Cage Ring Championships. Good
Nice
body kick.
kick by Sasha to the right side.
And Kelly just trying to respond. And Sasha throwing heavy hands there, looking for the big counter.
Nice switch kick by Kelly.
Not a good idea. Larburn has got himself an awkward job to do here. So you want to be a referee, folks? Excellent work, Larburn. Excellent work. It's not the first time Larburn has had to do this, I think. He's actually calling. He needs help. The things you have to endure as a referee, Keith. The odd time you got to pick up a gum shield. This time you got to cup a man. Not too sure if there's a break of the groin guard, so the action won't have to continue straight away.
I think Lar just needs a more willing hand.
No pun intention with the willing in there, but so making sure, as you can see, cool, calm and collective, nothing phases him.
This can mess with you mentally as well. Having to leave the cage after you've already got into fight mode. You're already in that mode where we're locked in, time to go, and then you have to leave the cage. This actually happened to me in my one and only K1 bout.
And Sasha's got a tough job. He's got to stay there as well, so he's sitting waiting, and this is a weird situation. You can hear the weird atmosphere as well, but a hiccup, you could say, in the fight game. Apologies if you're picking up bad language. There's somebody in the background just... Yeah, this is a weird one. Filling airtime for a man whose groin guard popped out. The referee tried to put it back in. Obviously not used to putting protection on. Terrible jokes being made here, but again, now this is it's a weird one. It's not just there. You can say Kelly's running backstage, obviously looking to, again, I don't know if there's a different guard or something that he can get, or if he has a spare with him. But again, Sasha just seems to be standing still. So in this, as a fighter, you'd want to keep active, keep moving around. Smiling for a picture there, somebody taking a picture.
Kelly might be wasting cardio just running up and down stairs, just trying to find a cup.
So if you are watching Fight Store Media, it's you're probably looking on what's going on. There was a bit of an exchange, and Jack Kelly's cup popped out. The referee tried to fix it, and the DJ has decided that it's party time. And Jack Kelly's back in the cage now, so there's a lesson for you kids. Always bring a spare groin guard. Time in, DJ, kill the music. And again, we're just waiting on the DJ. There we go. And Larburn gets us back underway. If you're just joining us, there was a little break in the action as Jack Kelly's cup just came out. So obviously, a prize asset has to be protected. So we had to go backstage to get the spare cup. And be interesting now to see both fighters. Sasha had to stay in the cage, Keith, and even the referee encouraged them to stay warm. But it doesn't seem to be affecting either fighter. They've picked up where they left off. And Kelly throwing heavy shots, and as though Sasha's taking them to the forearms. You won't want to take too many of them. They're getting a baseball bat cracked across your forearms.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
He's swinging wildly. He's sort of sitting down, almost closing the eyes and swinging that overhand right. It's Sasha. And good work by Kelly going to the body, but that is a fastball overhand by Sasha. If that lands, he was throwing a similar punch against Marcin Zambello last time.
Whenever he got backed against the cage, he was throwing a very similar overhand. Just touched shin with that leg kick there.
And again, on the forearm, but they all add up. And that right hand just landed that time on Kelly's shin.
Nice head movement by Sasha and just missed that kick. Lost balance.
Kelly did just get caught there. And Sasha's just starting to walk forward a little bit more. And just as I say that, Kelly pressures him up against the cage. Lands some good shots. Sasha was just ducking down, allowing Kelly to throw that knee, and Sasha just gets caught with a left. And a good knee to the body by Kelly. Starting to pick it up, working heavy shot to the body. But Sasha comes back with a big overhand right himself. Big exchange, both fighters landed. And Sasha lands a big right as well, but Kelly is taking it.
Kelly's doing a good job at making Sasha thinking about the body than the head.
Beautiful digging shots to the body by Jack Kelly.
Shots followed by some shot to the head.
He's just digging that body shot, that left hook to the body beautifully. But Sasha is taking it and coming back here with big powerful counters himself.
But you can see Sasha starting to hold his elbows even lower now, so he's worried about those body shots, which is opening up his head.
There's your 10-second clapper. And Sasha's just trying to finish the round strong. Big body shot, but Kelly just again landing a big right hand. There's time.
Good round for Kelly.
Excellent round considering what happened leading up to that. Excellent round and come back to the cage by Jack Kelly. Referee Larburn just waiting on the cage door to be closed. Excellent opening round by Jack Kelly, but he's got to be wary. Them big shots coming back from Sasha Keith. He certainly holds power in them hands. Kelly got caught with a couple of them, but wore them well. And again, Kelly, this is where he's normally ripping to the body. He goes with the uppercut in the knee this time.
Just lost balance as he was throwing that knee.
Good work just to push Sasha away with a teep, just to allow him to get his back off the cage. And again, they're the big shots. It's where Sasha almost bites down on the gum shield and just wings big hooks. There's a lot of power in them. It only takes one of them to end the night for Jack Kelly. Kelly walking forward, landing good shots though. Nice stiff jab, rocks Sasha back a little. That was a nice stiff jab by Jack Kelly. Excellent work. And there's that big, you can just see it. He just throws the momentum. He uses the momentum of the left hook to come back with a crazy right hook. And if that lands, but again, he went through the full rounds with Marcin Zambello and it didn't land for him. So I'm sure Jack Kelly has watched that fight back. Excellent knees by Kelly up against the cage as well. And again, them body shots.
Nice left knee to the body. I'm not sure if that hit the arm or if it hit the body of Sasha.
And you can see the difference here a little bit, Keith. Sasha's headhunting and he just lands that right hook, just as I say it. He's headhunting while Jack Kelly is mixing up his shots. He's going from body to head, body to head. There's blood on the body there, so there's a cut on the head of Sasha. Not too sure where that came from. Might have been a clash of your heads. I'm not too sure.
Kelly's prepared for the 3 rounds. Sasha looks to be trying to end it a bit early with those, like you said, the head hunting.
There's a lot of blood flowing from Sasha's head. And again, I think there could be just a cut as well under the left eye of Jack Kelly. So it's definitely, I think it's a clash of heads. I think Kelly just has a trickle of blood coming from that left eye. Larburn gives the count here. Larburn just calling for the doctor just to have a look at this. Kelly as well, just pawing at his left eye. Be wise just to leave it alone. He might aggravate it by pushing the glove at it. Referee just called in the doctors. Doctors having a quick look. We're not allowed to treat the cut. So I'm not too sure why the cut man was called in. We cannot treat the cut during the round. Referee just cleaning off just to have a look at the severity of the cut.
They say the admin work is the hardest part. I think that's what the cut man's doing.
Lee Bowes, of course, one of the top cut men in the country in Europe. Doctor is just holding the tissue on it. Larburn just asking the doctor what's the decision here. Not allowed treated. Lars saying not allowed treated.
Swag, fresh, I go harder in the pressure. Got the number when I'm better. Walking out,
DJ incorrectly playing music.
walking out, come
The round's not over.
walking out, come McGregor. Swag, fresh, I go harder in the pressure. Got the number when I'm better. Walking out, come McGregor. Walking out, come McGregor. Walking out, come McGregor. Walking out, take a swag. I'm forever in my bag.
And we're back on their way. The DJ still playing. Of course, it's worth noting, Keith, that Conor McGregor is in attendance, so I'd say Conor was enjoying that. And now you might think that Sasha feels with the cut, he needs to step it up, maybe go. He has a target as well on the left eye of Kelly is a slight cut as well.
Which he just hit with that right overhand. I think he just connected.
I'm really impressed by Kelly's body work as well. This is
Kelly's
excellent
playing a
work,
smart
really
game.
mixing it up. And Sasha really, you can see, I think he thinks he needs to get a finish. Jack Kelly spins, but just misses. Big body shots again, but Jack Kelly, excellent work, but Sasha stays there and wants it.
Intelligent work by Kelly. Just doing really good with his shot selection whenever he does get Sasha back up.
One thing you won't do, Keith, is question the fight in Sasha.
Sasha definitely not.
Just waiting on the cage door. Larpor gets us in the way for the third and final round. And Kelly, he's really been selecting his tools beautifully throughout this one. You could say Sasha's headhunting just a little, but Kelly's really mixing it up with the body shots to the head and digging into that liver as well. But Sasha pushing forward again. Kelly's doing a great job, Keith, of when he gets put up against the cage, of using a teep or just getting out of there, creating the angles. Big right hand by Kelly.
Nice left kick to the body.
You gotta give it, Sasha. What does it take to put this man down? A little bit of a stumble there by Jack Kelly. I do think it was just a stumble off balance. And again, Larporn just calling time and nothing, just cleaning up. There's a wet, that's what it was. That's what Jack Kelly slipped on. Good spot by the referee. Larporn, one of the best in the business. And we're back on their way. One thing about Jack Kelly is it must be, not demoralised is probably the wrong word, Keith, but they hit someone with all their best shots and to see them still there thrown back at you. Catches him with a hook that time though, and again Kelly landing big combinations here. Working to the body, big knee. Landed at will shots here. The towel comes in from the corner.
That was a beautiful performance by Kelly.
Unbelievable flurry up against the cage. Excellent work by Jack Kelly. Just stands in front, gets on top of the cage in front of his fans, but Sasha just showed heart in his corner, and fair play to him. An excellent stoppage by his corner, looking out for their fighter's safety. But Jack Kelly with an incredible performance tonight here on Cage Legacy 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Larborn, has called a stop to the action in 1 minute and 1 second of round number 3. For your winner, the MTKO, Jack Kelly! Please hold your applause for Sasha Zlitnicka. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the professional Cage Legacy lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 155 pounds, with a professional fight record of 2 wins and 2 defeats. Fighting out of SBG, presenting Dylan Logan! His opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 155 pounds, with a professional fight record of no wins and 2 defeats. Fighting out of Torres, presenting
If you're just joining us on Fight Storm Media, welcome along to Cage Legacy 7. You've joined us just in time for the co-main event. This is a professional lightweight bout between Dylan Logan out of SPG and Torres's Marcin Zambala. Two incredible young athletes. And Dylan Logan was once where Marcin Zambala was. He was 0-2 as a pro. He is now 2-2 as a pro. So he's righted. He's got the defeats out of the way, and we are underway. And Logan starts fast, and he's caught with a big right counter.
Right hand right off the bat. Let's see how he can recover. He's using the De La Hiva that nearly gets to the back with that De La Hiva hook.
Marcin Zambala just landed a beautiful right. That was a flash knockdown for Dylan Logan. With Dylan Logan,
recovery from Dylan Logan, and he gets the takedown as well.
excellent work by Logan just to regain.
Nice elbow from Logan as well.
And of course,
he looks to pass.
Marcin coming out of Torres. You expect him to be active off his back here as well.
Straight away looking for that pass. He's looking for the choke as well. Might be looking for a dart here. He's using his right hand to help block the hip of Marcin. Makes it harder for him to recover his guard.
And this is exactly what Dylan would have needed. Just after that flash knockdown, he just got caught. Maybe he was standing a little square, and that's what caused the knockdown. But it was a big counter by Marcin Zambala.
Again, sometimes you just need that little hit just to make you realise that you're in the fight.
And good work by Zambala to get back up, and Logan dies on an arm, but it's losing a big shot right in front of us here by Zambala.
Straight away, you can see how those long legs are really helping Logan with his De La Hiva. That hook that he's using behind the leg can be used to sweep, it can be used to take the back. Strong hand from Marcin.
And Marcin just landing some heavy shots to try and get back down. He's in the guard now, the closed guard of Dylan Logan, right in front of us here. But
I got the chance to train with Marcin once, and his base, because of how big those legs are, it's so hard to budge him. And I also competed against Dylan Logan in a jiu-jitsu match, and Dylan Logan, even though he's a thin guy, he's very strong for his size.
would have been wiser maybe of Zambala to get Logan back to his feet that time. And when he's got him up, he's knocked a few cobwebs out of Dylan Logan there, so potentially getting him back to his feet might have been the best tactic.
Maybe he's feeling confident because he did land a few shots with the ground and pound as well. Maybe he's feeling confident in that aspect.
But Logan just closed guard, just working the defensive here, just to hold on, not to give Zambala any opportunities here. Sitting up into it.
Logan was looking for the armbar, there was no arm there though. And a nice pass by Marcin. Looking to pummel for a leg, it looks. He's in an awkward position right now, but he might be able to turn that into a leg entanglement.
Sort of got a triangle as well, an inverted triangle.
Triangle going on. It's not a great choking position, but you can definitely do some damage from
Dylan Logan pops out of it just as we say it, Keith. So Dylan's going to look to now take advantage. He's in the top position.
Was looking to get underneath him to attack a leg, but Logan wise to that. Good head pressure from Logan right now, not letting Marcin turn the way he wants to turn.
Marcin just grabbing a hold of the neck, trying to.
This is why dominating the head positioning is such a huge part of every aspect of MMA.
And Logan maybe some
nice elbows.
Throw down some elbows now.
Marcin's using an S-grip just to control the posture of Dylan right now, but Dylan slips free and starts landing some shots.
Some heavy ground and pound here by Logan. Good shots.
And he's onto the back straight away. Doesn't have his hooks yet, but he's got one hook in.
One hook in, so he's going to have to fish the other one in there, but excellent comeback by Dylan Logan, considering the start of this bout.
You can see how strong Marcin's base is there. Wow. Good work by Dylan Logan to get him onto his back.
Logan just landing some shots, trying to soften him up.
Triangle locked up already.
And this is a matter of Marcin Zambala now, just watching his P's and Q's here. Everything he's going to have to watch, because Dylan Logan landing some shots to try and soften Marcin up, just to make that opening maybe for the choke.
Marcin's been in some bad spots in his pro career though, and he has worked out of them. Dylan does a good job to fix the hip orientation. I thought he was about to mount instead, but he regained the back control.
He's got to be careful, Marcin looking to turn into him, and again Logan does very well to adjust.
Every time Marcin nearly turns in, Dylan's doing really good to keep that chest connection. See, he's reaching for that far side underhook, which is helping him keep that chest connection and helping him keep that back control.
And again, now he's
flattened out.
Flattened out. These are heavy shots coming out. And Dylan Logan on
He's
top.
got bow hooks in as well. This is a bad spot for Marcin. And
Marius Domisat just looking closely as well.
He came close to getting the mount, but didn't quite make it.
Asking to fight back is Marius Domisat, but you got to give
He
it
is
to.
defending. He's having a hard time getting out of to improve his position.
Dylan maybe switching, looking for an arm bar here.
I think Dylan has that Kimura grip, which training with Lee Hammond, it's going to be strong. He's going to have a strong game off there.
Your 10-second clap,
He
Aaron.
loses the back and ends up in bottom position for the last few seconds of the round. Let's see if Marcin can do something here. Dylan Logan on a leg, looking maybe to...
Excellent work by Dylan Logan. You got to say, in that round, the
was an
round
exciting
started
round.
off with Marcin Zambella landing an absolute beaut of a counter. Put Dylan Logan on his backside just momentarily, but Dylan Logan showed from the bottom he's dangerous, and you got to say the SPG man probably pulled that round back. Dylan Logan showed excellent heart in that opening round to come back from that big shot.
Entertaining first round. I'm excited for the possibility of another 2 rounds.
Interesting to see what Logan's tactics are. He knows Zambella has the power to counter.
Being a bit more careful with his shots after the first round when he got caught.
And Logan just bouncing lightly on his feet. Both fighters just showing her respect now.
Logan swapping stance a bit as well.
And Zambella lands nicely there. Logan just was trying to do a check hook. Zambella clinches up, got the body lock on.
Zamballa controlling the inside space with those double unders, but Logan is doing a good job using that right overhook just to help keep Marcin up at his level and not allow him to change levels.
And Logan just was trying to chase a single maybe there himself. And big leg kick with a nice left hand by Dylan Logan. Muay Thai plum here, just landing some knees on Zambella. Zambella trying to throw back. Zambella gets the body lock right in front of us, Keith.
Dylan's doing a good job controlling that overhook, but Marcin does have the inside space control. It'll be easier for him to off-balance Logan, like he was doing just there.
And you can just see Marcin just leaning his weight into Logan, making Logan carry him for a moment. And Logan just using that knee shield across the thigh of Marcin Zambella.
He's
Kimura
got the
grip
Kimura
as well.
And he gets the top position out of it as well. He's on that arm.
Excellent transition as well. And
Can't quite see. I think he has an inverted triangle locked up.
he might just do. It's not exactly behind the knee, but he does have it. He's going to sit into it now. It's mounted.
Good, strong position to finish this Kimura.
Going to look for the Kimura grip here.
He's going to transition to the armbar. Maybe pummel his right foot over, which he does.
Can he outstretch the arm? Can he break the
Strong
grips of
position.
Zambella? Zambella does very well to sit up. He's got to watch out for that triangle now
Back
as
into
well.
Logan's guard. Good work by Zamballa.
Zambella showing excellent defence, but again, Dylan Logan will show any opportunity he has. He'll try and snatch up an arm.
Dylan can't let him stand up like that. This is where Marcin has landed some good shots before. And again, he's going to his ground pound.
And now it's Zambella. Zambella has landed in this position a couple of times, but it's worked out that it's Dylan Logan who's taken advantage of this and gone for submission. So Zambella's going to have to do something from this. He can't just sit in the guard of Dylan Logan.
I can hear John Kavanagh calling for an overhook from Dylan Logan and head control to control the posture. That'll help set up some triangles and some other attacks.
And Logan just trying to pull the foot up at the back there, and Zambella's aware of it. Zambella just sitting into the guard and heavy on the chest of Dylan Logan.
Now he gets his foot up into, I think he has mission control, the starting position of rubber guard. He's landing some shots while he's there as well. If Zamballa starts pulling back and withdrawing from this, he could be in trouble. He should start driving his weight towards him.
And again, this is one of these rounds, Keith, where if you're a judge, you're looking at Zambella on top, but it was Dylan Logan trying to set up submission. So interesting to see how judges score this, but
just depends on the judge.
And Logan just fishing now for a guillotine possibly as well.
Almost gets a sweep. Gets the guard recovery anyway. Very nice by Logan.
The elbows from the bottom as well. Nasty elbows. Got to give it to Logan. He's really staying active on his bottom, looking for a possible omoplata here, maybe.
He's looking for the triangle. He didn't have the arm pinned to the mat, which would have set up the omoplata if it failed, but he did look for a nice triangle setup. And he's on an arm. I can't quite see if the elbow's trapped. No, Marcin gets his elbow out of there, but
every time there's a transition, Keith, you can see Dylan Logan throwing up some type of submission attempt.
he doesn't have the arm trapped, but I think he's using that just to slow him down and maybe attack an arm on the way. He lost it.
Nice
Marcin
pass.
with that double under pass, heavy with his chest pressure, keeping Logan's knees pinned to the far side of the mat so he can't recover. Marcin's looking to slice his knee through into the leg drag position and goes back to just trying to secure side control.
Logan,
Beautiful work by
beautiful
Dylan
work.
Logan. Inverted, got the space he needed and got to the back. He might lose the back position here. He's lost one hook already. He might be able to get it back. Good work by Marcin using the fence as well to help him.
And Logan just
He's
making him
taking
pay,
some
head up
shots
against the
here.
face and just landing some shots on the face of Marcin Zambella. But Dylan Logan really showing high level jiu-jitsu.
Marcin has the underhook here, but Dylan Logan's doing a good job of keeping his overhook and using that to control. I think he's landing some shots while he did that too. Beautiful round by both guys. Both of them had their moments.
High levels of skill throughout this, Keith, and of course the appreciation is shown. You're the jiu-jitsu guy, so you in a way can explain the high levels on display here.
I'm still, again, like the Paddy Houlihan match, I'm fanboying out at the simplest thing.
High level first 2 rounds here, so Dylan Logan is shown from any position he will attack, but Zambella equally so when he's in the positions, but he's starting their feet again, and both fighters have had their success here, but the obviously most poignant point was the big flash knockdown by Marcin Zambella in the opening round.
Dylan's definitely pulled it back and he has got some good positions, but he just hasn't been able to secure that submission with all those attacks he's been going for.
As well, both fighters will be wearing it. They've gone through 10 minutes of heavy grappling and exchanges, so you could forgive a little bit of tiredness coming into the third round here, and you could see that Logan maybe not throwing as fast as he was in the opening. Zambella just pops the head of Logan back with a nice stiff jab, but it definitely looks like Dylan Logan is just a little slow to start the third round here.
I'm not sure what exactly John Kavanagh was telling Dylan Logan to do in between rounds as he was getting out of the cage, but I did see him gesturing some kind of head movement and landing that quick jab.
And Zambella just looks like he landed a step away hook there, Keith. Sorry. And again, it's Zambella's just
Nice right
peppering.
hand by Zambella.
Zambella is just landing it. He's sort of catching Logan as he's coming in. Logan is sort of really showing what he's doing, and Zambella is just creating the angle, stepping off, landing the counter. And a big left by Marcin Zambella. And that hurt. It looks like it hurt Logan. Logan, he's starting to get picked apart here, Dylan Logan.
Nice leg kick by Marcin. He catches, gets his double underhooks again, and back against the fence.
This could be where Logan wants it, though.
Logan looks to be bleeding. I think it's from his mouth.
And again, Logan in the clinch here. This could be a welcome position for Dylan Logan.
Again, Marcin's still controlling that inside space with those double underhooks, but Dylan's doing a good job whenever he does have those overhooks to put good use to them.
Zambella just
Fish for that Kimura grip again,
staying calm here, looking for the single leg.
and he gets the Kimura grip. Let's see what he can do with this.
Zambella might try to run in the pipe here, but he's got to be careful. Logan's had great success with this Kimura grip.
He might get the sweep with this. Almost. Good work by Zambella to recover, keep his pace.
And Zambella just landing some elbows on top there. You can see Logan, he does look tired coming into this, and you can appreciate that because it's been heavy grappling throughout the rounds, and Zambella is into side control here, looking maybe to go knee on belly in a moment, but
I think he wants to go leg drag instead. Maybe look for the same sort of mount that McGregor used on Dennis Seaver.
and then you can see Logan again, just showing that you're going to have to stay honest. He'll try and fish something, some sort of submission from somewhere. Logan just trying
Nice
to
elbow from the bottom from Dylan Logan.
That's Logan has been doing that through the fight as well, Keith. He's landing some good elbows from the bottoms. And Bella, I think he stepped across into mount now. He's got the back now of Dylan Logan.
Good control with the underhook side arm by Marcina, helped secure that back position there.
And Logan, he's got to fight the hands.
Logan's doing good. See, he's controlling the thumb line, which is making it really hard for Marcin to actually finish that choke. It's a constant battle for the thumb line here. Marcin wants to get his palm past Dylan Logan's shoulder to get a good choking position, and then he needs to hide his own thumb line by grabbing his bicep.
Marcin's just looking to flatten out Dylan Logan, but Logan rolls with him.
Logan not completely flattened out right now. He's still on his side.
And now
he might have this. He's starting to slip around to the bicep. Logan needs to fight that top hand.
Dylan Logan's in trouble there. He's fighting the hands and he gets the hand out of there, but Zembella slides it straight back in. This looks tight. Marcin Zembella.
I think Dylan's starting to slip out. He's starting to get his back. Marcin doesn't have his back where he should have. He should be a bit lower down on his chest lower down on the back of Dylan Logan, but he's starting to lose it. So I think Dylan's pretty confident he's not.
He just repositions. It's right under the chin, right in front of us here.
That is tight.
And Dylan Logan taps.
Beautiful work
just
by Marcin Zembella. That was a great performance by both guys. Very evenly matched fight.
Excellent performance. Zembella stayed patient when he got the back. Logan looked like he may have defended it, but Zembella just readjusted and gets the choke in the third round.
That's a fight I'd like to see again. That was amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Marius Thomas, has called a stop to the action after 4 minutes and 22 seconds of round number 3. For your winner, the rear naked choke, Marcin Zembella! Please show your applause for Dylan Logan! Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout of the evening is a 10-minute submission only bout, EBI rules. In case of a draw after 10 minutes, we go to overtime. Your winner will be declared by fastest submission or fastest escape. This is a special event, ladies and gentlemen. All money made from this bout will be going to charity. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing SBG Zala, presenting Dave Rhodes. And his opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing SBG Dublin 24, presenting Paddy
No problem there, buddy. You know, he's great.
It's not too often you see an atmosphere like this, Keith, for jiu-jitsu. Of course, you got to give it as well. Paddy Hewlin, he was on the broadcast last night for Bama, and Dave Roach is hunting for the neck again.
He's looking for ninja chokes at the moment. It's kind of like when a guy's hiding his head from the guillotine, you can get those ninja chokes on the other side.
And Dave Roach just pushing Paddy up against the cage here. And what's the plan here? What's the thoughts here, Keith? Talk us through it.
Both guys are kind of hand fighting at the moment. Dave Roach is using a lot of collar ties, and because of the size difference, that's it's going to be tough for Paddy to deal with. But when he does reach for these collar ties, Paddy's looking for a Russian 2-on-1. That grip that he's looking for, that 2-on-1 that Paddy is looking for on Dave Roach's right arm right now. That's what's going to help defend him from those collar ties. He's looking for it to get no. Paddy looking for his own collar tie now.
Of course, Dave Roach.
Both guys are pummeling for inside control at the moment. The guy with inside control, like double unders for example, tends to have the more dominant position.
We get a story here as well. Both SBG affiliates here as well, so that adds to it as well. There'll be a little bit of pride in this one, Keith. As much as it's for charity, both fighters will want to get this. And you wonder, does Paddy just have it in him, or he wants to throw a short elbow here? And again, just hand fighting, both fighters just respecting each other's skills here as well. Head position here by Paddy Just.
Paddy winning the head pressure right now, and back to an even position. That collar tie of Roach looks so strong.
We're just coming up to the 3-minute mark as well here, and neither fighter is giving away any grounds at the minute, so 7 minutes left on the clock. And again, as in the introduction, if we go 10 minutes without a submission, we will go to overtime. Fastest submission or fastest escape wins.
Paddy looking for that Russian tie again, but Dave Roach just a bit wise to it. Both guys never really fully getting the grips they seem to want.
Looks like they're both having a little chat with one another there. There's a little smile on both fighters.
High flying manoeuvres from the hooligan.
And again, both fighters just having a chat with each other while they're in there. Good sportsmanship shown by both. How important is it, Keith? We're now on the 4-minute mark, so when do you go for it here, or do you risk? Because there's not point scoring, so
maybe one of the guys decides that he can't get a submission, he decides to stall it out until the overtime. Maybe he feels like he'll have a better chance of winning from the back or a quicker escape, whatever. But if it goes to the overtime rounds, that's where the size is going to come into it. It's going to be harder for Paddy to lock up a body triangle on Roach because of the size difference.
And with EBI rules, who decides the starting position? Do they both fighters agree on a starting position?
I don't know what way they'll do it here. Usually it's a coin toss. If one person is more dominant for the whole round leading up to that, maybe he gets the choice of to go first or not.
And as well, when we get to that point, if we get to that point, we're just creeping up to 5 minutes now, so we're halfway through the 10 minutes. How exhausting is this, Keith? As in, they're jostling and battling for position, both guys here. So how exhausting is this right now, and how much will that come into play? Will it be the fitter guy's going to have the more advantage when we get to overtime?
It could be the fitter guy, but also while they're standing, Paddy has to carry all of Dave Roach's weight here as well. Even when Paddy nearly has the double unders right now, but Dave Roach is doing a good job to make Paddy at least carry that weight. Paddy's guard now.
And that was more just sheer strength there, it looks like, by Dave Roach, just to get Paddy down.
He's looking to invert and go underneath for the back. And Kiss of the Dragon sweep nearly gets to the back off that reverse De La Hiva sweep. Beautiful work by Paddy. Very nice work off balance from Paddy. Now Dave Roach looking for a crossface. Doesn't quite have the head control, but he's isolating that far arm of Paddy. Paddy's right arm seems a bit trapped right now, but Dave Roach's foot.
We're just up to 6 minutes
Dave
now.
Roach looking for that guillotine. Paddy needs to be careful with that.
What's Paddy need to do to get out of here, Keith?
He needs to regain his posture again. At the moment, while Dave Roach has the weight of his bicep / tricep around the back of Paddy's neck, it can be hard. It can be a suffocating position, even if the choke isn't on.
That does look tight.
I guarantee you right now, even if the choke isn't on, it's not a comfortable position. Paddy's doing a good job of keeping that leg controlled, the right leg of Dave Roach, because Dave Roach needs to get that leg over to finish. He can finish it without it, it's just going to be a lot harder.
He's reaching through for the bicep there as well with a dart. Dave Roach is hunting.
I think he's let go of it now, he's lost the neck. It's kind of hard to see from the angle that we're at.
Paddy just regains some control and position here, but Dave Roach leaning all his weight again on Paddy.
Jiu-jitsu changes so much when the cage is involved as well.
Paddy just trying to kick the legs out from underneath Dave Roach.
He's trying, maybe looking for a leg, looking to attack that left leg of Dave Roach.
Butterflies in, Dave Roach stands up out of it, and Paddy gets back to his feet. And of course, a ripple of applause goes around the Barbican Theatre, both fighters smiling at each other. We are now at 7.5 minutes into this round.
Paddy's doing a great job when he is on his back at using those butterflies and just keeping the inside control and constantly trying to keep Dave Roach off balance. But when you have someone Dave Roach's size, if he gets a hold of your neck, even if that's not clean under the neck, that's still that's dangerous.
And back to the battle.
The phrase "anything under the nose is the neck" comes to mind.
And Paddy dives, guard looking.
Guard, straight away looking to isolate an arm. He needs to start off balancing Roach. Roach seems to have a good base here. It'll probably be hard to just trap an arm. Paddy's going to need to attack some sweeps, make Roach base out and open up a bit better.
Paddy just pulls the head down.
He's climbing his guard up, starting to work.
And the roar goes up to this educated crowd. They can see what Paddy Houlihan's trying to accomplish here. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Might be looking to isolate that arm. Oh, and he switches sides. I can't quite see what Paddy is doing over by the head. He looks like he's trying to frame over, maybe set up an omoplata. I can't really see from this angle.
We've got 1 minute on the clock now, 1 minute.
Now the question comes into it, do you go after it for the last minute or do you wait the minute and then just try winning overtime?
You would think we're both fighters in the skill level they are. It's going to be hard to latch on and catch on to a finish just as we say that. Exactly. Dave Roach dives in for a dart.
Paddy needs to free his legs and get his back to the mat and turn out.
This looks tight. This looks tight, Keith.
Posture is starting to break on Paddy. Paddy's doing a good job to frame. Seems to be struggling. That squeeze of Dave Roach looks powerful.
We've got 15 seconds left.
That's just cranking into Paddy's neck now.
Paddy slips out of it.
Escape by Paddy. He's going inverted now, trying to recover his guard. Beautiful work by Paddy Houlihan.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 minutes, we have no submission.
I think they go like 5-minute rounds.
As we've had no submission, a referee when vacant is going to do time toss. We're going to have 5 minutes here to declare what position we go into, whether it's the fastest submission or the fastest escape.
Crowd are on their feet for this one right now.
Wayne. Wayne.
So overtime rounds are about to kick off. It'll be 3 1 minute. Each guy will get a chance to
Escape
the other
or submit.
to escape or submit from the back position or the armbar position. They'll have a minute to do so, and then if no one gets a submission after each person gets their 3 rounds, then it'll go into quickest escape. Wayne!
That's not trade.
Wayne!
Wayne!
Head hand! It's that hand has to go through. That hand has to go through. That hand has to go through. That hand has to cup the leg. Other hand has to go through. That has to cup the leg. I thought it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime. A little bit of confusion as to what the rules are to start here. Wayne Fagan just talking to the fighters.
Dave Roach is choosing to hook with his arm that's on the side of the legs.
Rules, you hook the leg and you hook the arm with one arm. That's it. I've done this 100 times, that's it. No fucking rules. There you go.
Paul Brown taking it serious, even using profanity. And we are underway. So this is fastest submission or fastest escape.
So Paddy's going to need to get free his leg first of all. While his leg is trapped like that, it's going to make it hard for Paddy to get up onto his knees to escape, which stops his ability to stack. It limits a lot of escapes. You can't do the
And Paddy's out!
Beautiful escape, well timed.
Paddy Houlihan got out in 16 seconds. And Paddy's taking the back of Dave Roach.
Now, is Paddy going to try go for the submission straight away, or is he going to try rack up some hold time?
We're doing 3 rounds each of overtime.
Paddy Houlihan starting on seatbelt on the back of Dave Roach. 16 seconds to beat. And we're underway.
Dave Roach starting to, he's got one hook out. Paddy recovered that hook beautifully.
We're 10 seconds. We are now 13 seconds. 16 seconds have passed. Paddy.
Paddy's doing a great job of keeping his chest and hip orientation in line with.
And we've got a choke as well.
He's going palm to palm with that grip. I can't quite see if it's under the neck or not.
Not under, as you said earlier, under the nose.
Anything under the nose is the neck. If he can get his bicep and turn this even into a neck crank. When you look at these battles at the back, it's a constant battle for thumb line. You're constantly trying to control your opponent's thumb line, and you're constantly trying to hide your own thumb line when you're trying to choke someone. Offense and defense, it's thumb line and pinky line.
Time.
Some good time racked up by Paddy.
We go again, round 2.
So that's 1-0. It's going to be best of 3 essentially here.
So it'll go to 3 rounds unless someone gets a submission, and if it does go those 3 rounds, then Paddy's.
So at the moment, is Paddy winning with 16 seconds?
Yeah.
Bear that in mind. Dave Roach is now taking the back of Paddy Houlihan. Seatbelt position. And we are on their way again. He said go. He said go. He did say go. Wayne Fagan did say go. There is controversy a lot here. And Wayne Fagan is repositioning them. Paddy, he said go, and Paddy Houlihan got out of it, so.
The seatbelt has to be connected, 2 hands connected.
And we wait for Wayne Fagan to give the instruction. Time in.
Dave Roach chose to use the seatbelt in a way that trapped Paddy's arm a bit there, but I think it gave Paddy too much freedom to escape. Paddy scrapes him off, or he just needs to scrape him off. Free that leg, and he's almost out of there.
And he's out. Paddy Houlihan escapes again after 15 seconds.
All comes down to this last round.
So for anybody watching who's a little lost in the clue, what does Dave Roach need to do to win this now? That's Paddy Hewlin
Dave
out.
Paddy could just rack up time here if he wanted. He could go for the submission, but then Dave Roach needs to escape as quick as possible and then get the submission in the round after.
No, again, Wayne just needs to get both of them ready and the countdown. And we're underway again. Paddy Hewlin looking to lock up the body triangle, but
as I said, it's going to be hard for him to do it. He might be able to do it if he can get his hips around in a good angle, but it looks like it's going to be difficult.
And
Paddy's
again,
doing a good job of stopping David Roach's leg from...
we've now passed the 15 and the 16 seconds.
He's got the triangle now, but there's just a risk of Dave Roach turning into his right now because Paddy's right foot isn't catching behind.
Paddy looks to have an arm under the chin here, possibly. Dave Roach hand fighting.
See how Paddy's controlling that thumb or the pinky line of that hand with his underhook side, his right arm.
It's worth noting, Keith, I haven't really seen an atmosphere like this for Jiu-Jitsu. This is a fantastic atmosphere. The crowd loving it. And both fighters showcasing a high level of Jiu-Jitsu here as well.
I'm fanboying out here a little bit, to be honest.
That's perfectly allowed, son. That's perfectly allowed. We're running up on 5 seconds, and Paddy Hewlin looks like he's run the clock on Dave Roach yet again.
Dave Roach needs a submission in this last round of overtime.
Is there one more round?
One more round each, fellas. One more round each. Last round.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it one more round each? Paddy, only another 2 hours. My mistake. One more round for both guys.
Dave Roach needs a submission to win this one.
Dave needs a submission.
So Paddy has got out, escaped twice in 15 and 16 seconds as well here. So Dave Roach needs the home run.
Dave Roach looking to go 2 hands on Paddy's one arm, which makes it stronger to pry those arms open, but also gives.
And Paddy gets
more
ready to
chance
explode.
escape.
Dave has got it. As Paddy steps across.
Arm is extended, but I don't know if he's going to get that angle while Paddy's leg is stepping over like that.
And Dave grimacing just to try to pull that arm down of Paddy Hewlin. 30 seconds in, Keith. He makes an adjustment. And Paddy is out.
Beautiful work.
Paddy Hewlin.
As Dave Roach has had all 3 attacking rounds, he cannot now win now Paddy wins. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner after overtime, Paddy Hewlin! Please hold your applause for Dave Roach! Three 2-minute rounds in a Cage Legacy 57 kg K1 bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in under 57 kgs. Fighting out of Coleman Combat, presenting Carl McKeever.
Cage Legacy 7 in the Barbican Centre here in Drogheda. This is Noel O'Keefe and Keith Cabinet in commentary. We're now in a K1 bout at 57 kgs. We've got Carl McKeever fighting out of Coleman Combat in the blue corner, taking on Evolve's Dylan Doherty. Your referee is Mr. Lar Byrne. A touch of the gloves and we are underway.
So we've got Dylan in the black and Carl Dylan in the plain black and Carl in the black and yellow, luminous yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. And you can see straight away there that Doherty just looking for that overhand right on the counter at a jab. Each time it's being thrown, he's looking for that right hand return. Both fighting here just for position, and every
with
time
that right
so far
overhand.
that right hand is being thrown like a baseball. But McKeever settling, controlling the centre of the cage at the moment.
It's always a strong weapon when you're going against a taller fighter as well, having those overhands.
The overhand is the Achilles heel for tall fighters. Chris Fields will vouch for that one.
Nice inside leg kick. Good calf.
See Doherty mixing it up nicely there with the low kick followed by his hands. Good work, but again it is McKeever just controlling the centre of the cage. And that overhand right being thrown again, and a nice uppercut in there, but a nice left. Nice exchange up against the cage here. Both fighters had their moments there. You might argue McKeever had the cleaner shots landed. Both fighters starting fast pace here. Excellent opening round. Both now just having a look at each other. They've both had their combinations and sizing each other up. Nice leg kick.
Leg kick by McKeever.
Changes up, goes high, but just out of reach. That right hand, Doherty's looking for it. He's thrown it a good few times. He just needs to be careful as he's coming in though, because McKeever has caught him with the long straight jab. Here's your 10-second clapper. Both exchanging big overhand rights there.
Time.
End of the first round.
Round 2.
Be interesting to see what each corner was saying there. You might think Doherty's corner would be saying set up that overhand a little bit, but it was every time that McKeever was throwing the jab, he was just checking to make him stay honest, I think, Keith, with it, to get that left hand back to protect. So the overhand right was the counter. But you'd like to see Doherty set it up maybe a little bit more, because it is there.
Head hunting a bit too much, whereas McKeever is actually, he's throwing in those leg kicks, he's throwing in those body shots as well, again with the leg kick.
Nice setup as well.
Allowing him to land those shots up top.
You can just see the reddening on Doherty's leg, on his thigh, just from them couple of kicks landed by McKeever. So good work by the rings end man.
I'd like to see a few more low kicks by Doherty to set those punches up.
You can see Doherty sort of sitting back a little bit, Keith, on his heels. He's looking to counter constantly more so. It is McKeever who's trying to lead the dance, but Doherty just looking to counter. So again, he seems to have a lot of power in that right hand. So I would imagine he's had success previously, and that can happen to fighters when they find success with it. It becomes their tool. But good exchange there, and he had some success in the pocket. Just as well for head guards, a slight clash of the heads as both fighters tried to close the distance. You see Doherty getting a little lighter on his toes, moving around a little bit more. The reach advantage certainly there with McKeever. When Doherty's pawing out his jab, he's just out of reach. McKeever settled a little bit more in this. He's not as active as he was in the first round. He's having a look at more so what Dylan Doherty's offering.
Another good inside leg kick by McKeever.
That was nice by Doherty. He showed low and showed high and went low with the jab to the body, and then looked for the overhand right again.
I'd like to see him do more of that. There we go.
I'd like to see him mix a few kicks in as well, because it seems at the moment he's just boxing, so a few kicks just to give McKeever a different look.
Finish the round strong, Dylan, go!
5. Round 3.
Your third and final round just underway here, and you think a little in McKeever took the foot off the gas maybe in the second round, just a little. It allowed Doherty to throw more combinations.
I think Doherty started strong in the first round, then kind of and McKeever kind of picked it up. Second round is a bit more quiet. It's kind of hard to call right now.
Looks like McKeever's coming out fast here at the start of the third as well, so nice inside leg kick. Corner calling for more of that, but Doherty lands with a straight right of his own right down the pipe. Nice sharp jab as well by Doherty. Again, big powerful leg kick. That's working for him. It doesn't seem like Doherty's checking them, and a nice right hand there by Doherty.
Doherty's throwing more feints this round already.
But McKeever, he should go to that leg kick. None of them are really being checked by Doherty, so McKeever is having success there.
You can see that redness on Doherty's leg.
Goes inside this time. Referee just fixing the head guard. Dylan Doherty. And again, Doherty, it's just his hands look fantastic. He's thrown some nice combinations. He's mixing it into the body, but I would like to see him mix some kicks in there as well. McKeever has been doing that, and especially with a K1 bout, judges are going to be looking at kicks more so than just boxing. Mind you, that overhand right is like a fastball. You can hear Coleman Combat just asking McKeever just to push the pace, put the tempo on Doherty. It's a very close fight. And again, McKeever started the round fast, but he's sort of taking the second half of the round off, but having some success there with long shots, just landing.
Time.
And that's it. We're going to your judges' scorecards. Tough one to call here, Keith.
Good fight for both guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Carl McKeever. Please show your applause for Dylan Doherty. Ladies and gentlemen, next fight evening is 3 2-minute rounds for the Cage Legacy Junior Bantamweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Coleman Combat, your challenger, presenting Sean Higgins. And his opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Full Power MMA. He is the reigning, defending Cage Legacy K1 champion, Elvis Lugo!
Cage Legacy 7, and we have the junior bantamweight title on the line. Your challenger in the blue corner, fighting out of Coleman Combat, is Sean Higgins, and your champion fighting out of Full Power MMA is Elvis Lugo. Your referee for this championship bout is Mr. Lar Byrne. This is Noel O'Keefe and Keith Kavanagh in commentary. 2 young, hot prospects about to square off, and we are underway. Elvis stays active. He fought, of course, in Cage Legacy 6 down in Cork only a couple of weeks ago.
I don't think he's missed a Cage Legacy card in a while, actually. He seems to be... him or his brother are always fighting on these cards.
And of course, later on, we will also be looking at Eric Lugo, who is also a champion as well for the promotion.
Fighting someone from Coleman Combat as well.
Just a stoppage of time, just to fix the head guard, but should be a neutral corner there. Shouldn't be getting instructions from his team. Your referee just gives that kind of dirty look to say that shouldn't be going on. Lugo just catches the kick, trying to counter with that straight right. You can see the steely determination in young Eric Elvis Lugo's eyes.
He's calm and focused.
Higgins just trying to stay light, stay moving, not be a stationary target for him. Both throw big right hands. These shots by Elvis are just landing on the gloves. A nice sweep and nice little shovel left hook there, maybe. You can see.
Nice counter with the leg kick from...
That's a beautiful right hand. Counter there by Elvis Lugo just as Higgins landed a shot. And it almost looks like Elvis is just carrying the more power, almost walking down Higgins now. But Sean Higgins comes back with a left of his own.
I've been punched by Elvis and Eric in training, and they do not feel like they hit like 15-year-olds. It feels much stronger.
And Higgins just trying to come into the fight with some seeps of his own. A nice long right and goes high with the kick.
Just brushed off the head.
It's almost like them shots by Elvis woke Higgins up and brought him more into this fight.
Sometimes you need those shots to realise, oh, I'm in a fight now.
And you can just see that Elvis is just landing on the gloves here, almost peekaboo style by Sean Higgins. And every time he opens that guard, Elvis tries to counter. Nice front seat. And again, Elvis just lands a straight right. And that is the end. The bell was a little low there, so an exciting opening first round.
Come on, Luke, go.
Round 2.
So an excellent opening round, and both fighters, you can see Sean Higgins came into it a little bit more. He has that peekaboo style. He keeps the guard up high, lets Elvis land on the gloves, and then tries to kick. And very dangerous there by Sean Higgins, just to call time on himself. Gotta be careful because it is up to the referee to do that. You don't want to get caught. Protect yourselves at all times, Keith.
Hand by Elvis. Oh,
And Higgins just
answering back with a few hands of his own.
takes it, and it's almost like he needs to get hip to come into it, but it's like the alarm clock has gone off, and Sean Higgins is awake and well here, and starting to land better shots of his own here. You can see Elvis is just digging out in these shots. Nice clinching knee by Sean Higgins, and teep to the face.
Sean's staying a lot more active in this round.
Sean is the one who's sort of moving a little bit more, while Elvis is walking forward and not creating angles for himself. He needs to angle off. He's getting countered.
He's following Sean right now. He should be cutting the cage a bit better as well.
Higgins is starting to use that front teep as well, just to push Elvis off a little. Again, these shots are landing onto the fence as well. Nice exchange again, and again Sean Higgins just opens it with a teep. And you can start to see that all of a sudden the momentum has changed a little here. It's Sean Higgins who's landing the better shots in these exchanges. Elvis is coming back with his own. He seems to be landing the jab with the right hand. He's just off target with. An excellent fight though by both young men, putting it all on the line here at Cage Legacy. The referee just shouted stop, and Higgins just landed the shot just after the referee called it, and Lar Byrne is just going to have a quick word here with Sean Higgins. He did call time. I think though, in the defense of the fighter, he was mid-combination there, so I don't think there was an intent for it. The sucker punch or an illegal blow. I think Sean was just countering. The 10-second clapper. Just a frenetic fight and a worthy title fight here at Cage Legacy. And time again on the second round, and this is a close fight at Cage Legacy 7. As I said, it's a worthy title fight. Sean Higgins seems to be growing more into the fight. Elvis seems to be sitting down on his shots and moving forward, but not creating angles to land the shots. It's almost like he's willing to take a shot to land his own. You can't deny they're getting through, but more so they are landing on the gloves. And then Sean Higgins, when he feels the combination has been thrown, comes back with his own counters.
Energy wise, how's that going to make Elvis feel in this third and final round?
Round 3.
And again, it's what the judges are seeing. How are the judges scoring this? Elvis landing good shots there. Frenetic exchange by both fighters, and Higgins lands a nice short right. It was more of a slip by Elvis, but that has given Higgins confidence.
Elvis with a nice right knee to the body there.
Nice knee in the clinch, and Sean Higgins, is he growing? Does he feel the title could be changing hands? The referee just asking the fighters not to be holding. And again, a stiff jab by Sean Higgins. A good answer as well by Elvis Luco. What a fight! Just a fix of the head guard, allow fighters both a quick breath here. Allow them to draw some breath. Both fighters may need it.
You can hear Elvis's corner calling for more body shots instead of just hunting for the head all the time.
And we are back underway after a brief stoppage, and that doesn't stop the exchanges. It's Rock'em Sock'em Robots time!
That left hand connected nicely by Elvis.
Both fighters having the success in there as well. Again, Higgins just lands a teep that almost unbalances Elvis each time. And there's that teep again, and just looking to land the hands while Elvis is trying to draw this more into a brawl style. He can sit down the shots, carry serious power, while Higgins is just trying to keep him at his range. Nice.
Those front kicks are a great weapon for Higgins.
Nice jab there, Keith. 2 times that landed nicely for Elvis. And again,
Higgins
Elvis.
isn't looking as steady.
Elvis is standing to land those jabs as well. Just needs to be careful with the back of the head. Lara Byrne just warning Elvis Luco off that, but short shots, and it's Higgins coming forward. What a fight, Keith Kavanagh.
Both guys leaving it all in this cage. Last few seconds.
Both fighters will have heard the clapper. And that's it. That's time. An excellent performance by your champion and your challenger.
That was a great fight.
We go to your judges' scorecards, and I'm intrigued to see how they score this one. Both fighters had their moments throughout the fight. Excellent fight for both young men who both have a great future ahead of them.
Both
An
guys can
excellent
learn a lot
showcase by
from that.
both gyms.
Your judges have declared this a draw. As this is a title fight, we have one more round.
So, Keith, we went to the judges' scorecards there. The judges have this a draw. As it's a title fight, we got to have a winner. We are going to a sudden death 4th round. The crowd went wild when they heard that. So, an excellent 3 rounds. Very evenly matched fight. We're going to a sudden death round, so the fighters are just getting gloved up again. That might, if you're watching, there's just a little bit of a delay, but instructions will be given by both corners. Have they got it in the gas tank? Who has more energy? This has now become a war of attrition.
Mentally, what does this do to both fighters? You think the fight's over, you've just given everything in the last 10 seconds of the 3rd round, and now you're asked to do a 4th round.
And it is that, as in, if you walk back to your corner mentally thinking, I won this fight, and then it scored a draw, and you go, I gotta go again, so that could come into it, so...
It's mental warfare.
Lara Byrne just giving the fighters just final instructions before the 4th round, sudden death round starts. Both fighters embrace.
Sudden death round 4.
And Higgins comes out blazing. Both fighters, they're picking up where they left off in round 3.
Elvis starting to work the body a lot more now, like his corner was calling for in the 3rd round.
Higgins had some good combinations up against the cage. 2 or 3 shots landed clean on the chin of Elvis. Elvis looks for a low kick, but Higgins just out of reach.
Elvis just falling short with some of those strikes because of those front kicks from Higgins.
And a big right hand there though by Elvis. And again that right hand just lands.
Front kicks are piercing the body of Elvis.
That body kick again, and as Elvis is taking these body kicks to land the right hands of his own. And you can see now both fighters having a little bit of an energy dump right now, but they're still pushing forward. What a performance by both young men.
Those body shots by Higgins have been such a good weapon.
Elvis literally ran at Sean Higgins with an overhand right there. And a big stiff jab by Elvis Luco. Sean Higgins looks the knee and right hook off that knee by Elvis. He's just clinching there. The referee will separate them. And that teep again, and Elvis tries to counter with a right, but he's too far away. Higgins just a small slip on the canvas.
Both guys visibly tired right now. Higgins is just moving a bit better.
Higgins just lands the knee in the clinch. It was more on the forearms of Elvis Luco. Luco, this is what champions are made of, but this is what challenges are made of. Sean Higgins trying to pour it on. Scoring here is aggression and control. You got to say it's Higgins pushing forward, but Elvis has landed clean shots. I do not want to be a judge on this one.
Time.
And there we go. The 4th and sudden death round has ended, and we once again go to your judges' scorecards. Look at the respect by both young men. Elvis Luco and Sean Higgins take a bow. Incredible fight.
Both guys should be proud of that. That was a good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's give it up for both fighters! After a sudden fourth round, we once again go to your judges' scorecards. Your judges have scored this for your winner by split decision. And new Cage Legacy Junior Bantamweight Champion, Sean Higgins! Ladies and gentlemen, keep your applause going for Elvis Luco! Three 2-minute rounds in a Cage Legacy flyweight K1 bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in under 52 kgs. Fighting out of Sanda MMA, presenting Kayla the Tornado And his opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man also weighed in under 52 kgs. Fighting out of Full Power, presenting Paddy Benzona!
Cage Legacy makes its long way to return to Drogheda. This is Noel O'Keefe in commentary, and I am joined, as always, by Keith Kavanagh. So Keith, our first bout of the evening, as we like to do here on Cage Legacy, we're going to open up with a K1 bout between young Caleb Dowdell against Paddy Wigzorak. Your referee is Mr. Lar Byrne. And a touch of the gloves and we are underway.
Two lead-based fighters, both from, well, one from Dundalk, one from Drogheda, so I'm sure they both brought a good following with them today.
I'm just speaking to Sonic just before this one started, and he made sure that I called Dowdell the Tornado. So with a nickname like that, you're expecting some techniques to be thrown here, flashy techniques, nice in and out, a couple of shots landed by Dowdell. You can see it's almost like point scoring. Dowdell is staying light on his toes and fighting long in the southpaw position.
Just landing those straight punches.
It's a nice long jab. Keeping his hands relatively low, bouncing real taekwondo, karate style on the toes, in and out scoring. And that
Southpaw as well. Watch out for that left leg. He keeps throwing that left leg to the body as well.
So Paddy Wigzorak's got to work his way in there. It's the long reach really of Dowdell. It's working it here and winning it so far from excellent open stanza here by the young man.
Keelan's mixing it up well. He seems to be flustering Paddy a bit with him being a tornado.
Every time that Paddy tries to work his way in, he's getting picked off coming in, and there again, just it is a big reach advantage, and Paddy Wigzorak has to close that distance, but he's paying the price at the moment. Dowdell just got caught a little bit there. And you can see him just pawn that right hand out as well, just as a range finder, and he's finding a home for that left straight down the pipe each time as well, Keith. Again, just pushing. Paddy Wigzorak, he needs to maybe step it up a little bit here. He's looking too much at Dowdell, but every time he's come in so far, Dowdell has landed shots on him. So
the shots that he has been throwing, he's just been way too far away every time he's thrown them as well.
Nice clinching. Dowdell again landing the better shots. He's landing his shots, getting out of there, resetting and doing the same work again. An excellent open round and a beautiful 1-2 combination just to finish the round. Excellent first round by the Sanda MMA man.
Round two.
Second round just getting underway, and again an excellent opening first round, and that'll really use his long reach, but the point scoring, getting in, getting out of trouble, not staying in the range, allowing Paddy to counter. So I'd say the instructions coming from Sanda MMA's corner will be more of the same in this second round. While the full power man needs to get in that into that range, make it a closer fight, because in this range so far, Keith, he's getting picked off every time. So he's really got to use his footwork or throw a kick maybe, or work his way in somehow to get it in closer, shorter range.
And those Sanda guys are usually good at that kind of point karate fighting style, so it's benefiting them right now.
Beautiful front kick to the face there, and Dowdle, he just gets in. I'm really impressed with his explosiveness and spring into each combination as well. You can see he's getting more comfortable as well in there now. He's almost, I wouldn't say a lack of respect, Keith, but he knows he's landing the cleaner, harder shots, so starting to take a wear on Paddy here in round 2.
He's not swinging too wild either. Like these shots, there's not a huge amount of power in them, but they are landing, they're accurate, and they're going to wear on Paddy over time.
You can see every time Dowdle lands, it sort of unbalances as well. And although this is a K1 fight, if this was tied, it unbalanced again there. Excellent work, and just there's a speed difference here, really. I think that's what it is, Keith. Nice leg kick as well. Yeah, excellent work. And you can see every time he lands, Keith, he just takes that little backward step just for a moment to allow himself to reset.
Leg kick by Paddy as he was moving around that way.
And again, beautiful handwork as well, and the shot selection is beautiful. It's right down the pipe, and maybe this could be the first time Paddy's faced a southpaw, and he's just never dealt with this type of accuracy. There comes the towel. The towel has come in from the corner of full power. Callum Dowdle gets the victory by round 2 TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mr. Lara Byrne has called a stop to the action via TKO, a corner stoppage in round number 2. For your winner, Kayla the Tornado Down! 3 2-minute rounds with a Cage Legacy catchweight bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in under 68 kgs, fighting out of SPG, presenting Wahab Zadi! That is opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man also weighed in under 68 kgs, fighting out of full power MMA, presenting Aaron Heavyweights Riley!
Cage Legacy 7 here in the Barbican Theatre in Drogheda. We've got a K1 bout, a catchweight K1 bout at 68 kgs between Wahab Zadi out of SBG taking on full powers Aaron Heavyweights Riley, and living up to that moniker by taking a catchweight bout. Your referee is Mr. Lara Byrne. This is Noel O'Keefe and Keith Kavanagh in commentary. We have got a packed house now, and we are underway. And you can see Riley just standing tall, chin up in the air, and Zadi just trying to take advantage of that with that left.
Nice uppercut from Riley. I'm not sure if that landed flush or not, but he seems a bit flustered.
Riley putting pressure on straight away. He's got to be careful with that big left hook. Zadi just sort of running forward with it.
Wahab was nearly inviting him to come in there while he was against the cage to land that counter shot.
And you can see Aaron Riley, the much longer fighter, he should take advantage of that and keep the fight at his range.
Aaron's got a nice jab as well, and when he starts to use it, it's really off-putting to guys.
Wahab, you can see he's really throwing power shots here.
He's doing good to keep his head off the centre line when he is throwing these shots, so a lot of the times Aaron is throwing his jab, but he's just missing.
He's caught Riley there with 2 sweet shots right in front of us here, Keith. They both landed, and you can see just a little flash in O'Reilly's eyes. I'd like to see Zadi mix in some kicks here. Riley looking to go high. And it's almost like Zadi heard me throwing heavy leg shots, but again, Riley just pushing forward.
Knee, Aaron, knee! Get the knees going, lad!
And good body work by Zaddy as well there, just landing some strong shots. And again, them leg kicks are starting to pay off, I think, for Zaddy just a little. Nice right hook there up against the cage. Zaddy just had his back to the cage, but landed a nice step off right hook. But again, Riley, this can be exhausting for Zaddy, as Riley is just constantly walking forward. Even though Zaddy's landing some good shots, Riley is keeping the pressure on him. It's the end of the first round, and Riley looks to be blown a little heavy, but you can say the same across the cage.
Aaron tends to pick up as the rounds go on. I'd like to see what happens.
A little bit of tactics here with Declan Kennan, just taking his time. Now Aaron, some more there.
Round 2.
And O'Reilly, he looks a little unorthodox, but he's chasing Whitey Zaddy down a little here. Looking to go high and almost landed that knee as he was coming in. Swinging a big uppercut, but just missed. Has Zaddy up against the cage, but Zaddy's landing some good shots in the pocket there as well. Sticking his tongue out to Riley. Riley had some success.
Confident to stay against the fence.
Big right hand landed by Zaddy there. But of course, Riley just waves him in. Says, yeah, let's do it.
Wahab seems very confident right now. He's not too pushed about getting pushed against the cage.
He seems to be ducking. He needs to be careful with just ducking down like that as well, though. But again, great work with his back against the cage. With that, Wahab's at he's doing some fantastic work with his back against the cage. A nice little short left hook there just on the break as well by Zaddy.
Nearly looked like a Stockton slap.
Oh, nice right hook as well, and you really can see it.
Come on, Aaron!
Just pushing the head of Riley back a little when he lands the bigger shots. And Riley just out of range with that long kick, and he's starting to tire. You can see the full power man. The gas tank is just starting to run down. He's just hitting fresh air at the moment. That can show a little bit of tiredness, but he's got a lot of fight in him, Aaron Riley. Some good clinch work there. Zaddy takes a big breath of his own. And the pace has dropped now. Both fighters blown a little heavy. You can see Riley's mouth wide open. Looks to go high, and again, Zaddy just out of reach of it. And that's a lovely right hook as well. Every time Wahab Zaddy is in there, that little right hook at the end, it's a good blow, and he lands a left hook this time and really throwing Aaron Riley off balance. There's the end of the second round.
As Wahab puts his back against the fence, it's luring Aaron in, and Aaron's going way past kicking range, and that's just going, it takes the whole reach factor out of it. Riley's corner calling for some knees in this round.
Round 3.
Riley coming out fast as well. He's done this in a couple of the rounds. He's just got to be careful. And Zaddy, that nice body kick by Riley, just as I say that. But Zaddy's hooks, as Riley's coming in, winging his shots, he's sitting down on his shots and throwing heavy hooks. Riley's just got to be careful not to be on the end of them. And a big right.
Nice right hand by Az.
Aaron Riley landed a peach of a right hand there, just catching Zaddy as he's coming in. Zaddy's got to move his head. He can't just come straight forward. He's ducking that head a little. You can see the tiredness creeping in, and
I think that shot might have earned Wahab's respect a bit.
And this is it a little bit. Like Aaron Riley has just been putting the pace, constantly walking Zaddy down, not allowing him that time away. And here it is again. You can just see Aaron Riley pushing the pace. Zaddy is trying to land back, but Aaron Riley throwing shots against the cage. Zaddy has some success of his own, but Riley landing knees and gets some distance and throw back. And again, a big knee by Riley, and Zaddy is stuck in his corner. Referee is stepping in to give a count. And you got to say that is the pressure paying off for Aaron Riley. Just keeps coming at Zaddy, and what is it? He is blown heavy. Referee Lar Byrne is counting. Will he make the count? Lar Byrne has waved it off. Aaron Riley, you could say possibly, from looking at the feet, has come out and just the pressure has paid dividends. And Aaron Riley gets a TKO stoppage.
Aaron's first few months of training were spent with Decky Dalton sparring, having Decky walk him down all the time. So you can clearly see that's definitely benefited Aaron's game.